Hello, everybody. This is your host, Ethan Klein of the H3 Show, reporting live from Los Angeles, California, November 4th, 12:30. It's 12:30 p.m. PST.
Nope.
Right on time, like always.
Nope.
KE's 101, guys.
KETH, Los Angeles.
Happy Monday today. Thank you, Dan. Thank you. Appreciate the enthusiasm this morning. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate that. Good RPMs on the clapping, Dan. The faster, the more you are approved. Who could clap faster than Dan? I mean, nobody can. You seen these guys who do the world record?
I'm kind of hurting my fingers.
If you've ever wanted to kill somebody.
Today is Monday, of course, November 4th, which is not like every Monday because tomorrow is election day, and I'm happy and excited to announce that we of the H3 crew will be doing our first ever live election coverage tomorrow night, starting at probably about 5 p.m. And we will be delivering to you the hardest hitting political analysis, the most up-to-date coverage, and we'll be telling you exactly what to feel and think during these troubled times. You won't have to think a lick.
And I feel this.
But we're going to laugh, we're going to cry, whatever it is, we're going to be together. And whether the Civil War erupts tomorrow or whether, you know...
It'll be the next morning.
Exactly. We won't be... So we're moving Wednesdays to tomorrow night. So there won't be an episode on Wednesday. But we are doing a bonanza of a stream Tuesday night. So I hope you all will join us tomorrow. It's going to be a lot of fun. My brother's coming. Mm-hmm. He is like a...
Sean!
Hold on. There's a name for it that sounds like a slur, but it's not.
What?
Someone who's like obsessed with politics. It's like, it sounds like twink. It's like a dwonk. A twonk. The first time I heard it, I thought it was a slur, but it's not. Ah.
Oh, are you thinking of wonk?
Yeah, wonk, I think.
That does sound a little bit like
Yeah,
a slur.
I thought it was a slur. I was like, Jesus.
I hear it.
Well, wonk.
Yeah, those are like hard letters. Like,
Yeah, what the fuck is a wonk? What is a wonk? You know?
it feels poisonous.
It's a way of someone... No.
No.
A dweeb or geek? But isn't it...
It looks like one.
Violet, you're turning violet.
Hold on, I don't know if it's wonk from apolitical.
I think it is.
No, that's what you were thinking of.
Oh, political wonk. Okay, a wonk.
Yeah.
Yeah. A person who studies or makes political policies, who has a strong enthusiasm for technical details. Literally, he's exactly a wonk.
Nice.
Sounds offensive.
We love our
really
wonks. We love our wonks here, folks.
We're wonk positive here at the H3 Show. We celebrate our wonks. And, I mean, it's a 4-letter word, and it hits a hard, like, wonk?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that.
You hit that NK hard, that wonk? I don't be hitting hard 4-letter words like that on this show. Not anymore.
Oh, man.
Mm-hmm. So we'll have my brother wonking out here.
Oh, boy. I love that.
It's going to be a lot of fun. It is going to be. And there's other people that will be doing this, but I'll tell you the honest truth. We're better. We're smarter. We're better equipped. We're funnier.
No.
We're faster. We're cleaner. Our minds are more analytical, sharper, honed, and wonkalicious. Thank you to Stamps.com, by the way, for sponsoring us. Love them. Love them so well. Yeah, but guys, get out and vote. Listen, here's what's at stake. Just imagine this. Go vote. Just take like 10 minutes to get it done. And then when Trump loses tomorrow, you never have to talk or hear about that dumb fuck again.
Wait a minute, I'm talking
He's
now.
gone.
You
He's
don't mind,
gone.
please.
He's out of the conversation.
Oh my God.
He's going to be back on The Apprentice so fast. I'm telling you, dude. How amazing does it sound to never have to talk about Trump again? Like, God, what a chapter we're going to close, guys. Let's do our part. Just get out there.
That would be sick.
Please.
That would be sick.
You know, I was looking into the whole Trump thing.
You don't think he'll run again in 4 years? I think he might, actually. I think he might be
how
crazy
old is he
enough
right
to
now?
try.
He's like 79?
Yeah, something like that.
Let me see.
That was said sarcastically.
Well, so 78. Oh, shit. Yeah.
Unfortunately, he probably could if he really wanted to.
Here's the thing. Biden, when he started his term, was like pretty like together. That turn from 78 to 82 can hit pretty hard.
Sure.
Especially when you live on
I feel like
Diet
the
Coke.
signs were there.
Yeah.
But the signs are there for Trump, too, and were 4 years ago as well, so...
Dude, he
yeah,
was
I don't
way more cognizant when he took office.
His crazy is very different kind of crazy than Biden's, I suppose.
Yeah, so I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully it's a blowout. There's been some encouraging polls out of Iowa that apparently are super accurate, that are saying Kamala.
Then Kamala.
That is a big curveball.
So it's very exciting. Very much looking forward to doing that. And you know what? However the cookie crumbles, we're gonna have fun. You know what I mean? If Trump wins, then fuck it. That's what we deserve. That's what we deserve. And this is it. Just join the party. Join the fiesta. Is this what it's like in Hispanic circles, Nate?
There are unfortunately a lot of Republican, I would say. I wouldn't say strictly MAGA, but a lot of Republican Latinos that are super weird, I will say. Because they're very like anti-immigration.
Interesting. Is their whole thing like we did it the right way and we don't want...
That's 100% their stance usually. And there's like a joke when a Latino makes 50K, they turn Republican.
That's it? Just 50K?
Just 50K.
Funny. For white people, it's a bit higher. But they turn as well. They turn as well. I was looking into this Trump. I'm captivated by this whole movement by people like Brianna Greyjoy, who I despise, by the way. She is such a terrible person.
Nobody fucks with her.
Good, thank God. She's just so obnoxious. She's just such a contrarian. Like, she just wants to ruin everything. Let me pull up. I did a story about her, but like I was looking into the exact details of the difference between Trump and Kamala on Gaza, that specific issue. Trump is even worse than I thought. He, for example, I didn't know this. He declared that the U.S. no longer thinks that Western settlements are illegal.
Yeah.
He said, "You guys are actually good to go on the settlements." That's insane. That's. I mean, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's insane.
He says, "You guys are good to go, man."
I never thought of that.
That's Trump. He moved the consulate to Jerusalem. He said Western settlements are legal. He's told Netanyahu about Gaza, just finish the job already, quote.
Yeah, we saw that clip of him in Michigan or something, and somebody asked him about Gaza, and he gave an answer like, you know, we want peace over there. All we want is peace. Mm-hmm. Which is that's such a fucking perfect Trump moment where he's like so obviously double speaking there. Because it's like his version of peace is to just wipe everybody
We
out.
kill
That's
them
what
all.
he means.
It's a perfect peace.
But
There's nobody left.
But it's just like, it's so vague that anybody, you can just interpret that however you want, you know?
It's a perfect peace.
I'm talking
There's
now.
nobody left. It's perfectly quiet.
Yes, it's very peaceful when there's no one around.
You can hear the birds chirping.
Oh my God. Yeah.
And I don't care.
I hate her. Brianna Joy Gray. A quick reminder that a vote for... so she quote tweeted, a quick reminder, a vote for Jill Stein is a vote for Donald Trump. By the way, Jill Stein, who was literally in front of the fucking Kremlin. Did you see that shit? She's
no,
like, I'm
actually.
out here in Russia discussing American homogeny and how we can put an end to America's dominance. It's like in favor of who? Russia? You got to pull it up. It's iconic. Jill Stein at the Kremlin, literally 2 days ago.
And he said, no way. And I said, way.
So she quote tweeted and said, "Quick reminder that a vote for Kamala Harris is a vote for genocide. And for the soulless ghouls in back, genocide is worse than Donald Trump." So she, what she's willfully misrepresenting is that it couldn't be worse. Like it's as bad. It couldn't be worse. That's just not true.
That's naive.
It's not even close to true. I mean, Western settlements being legal, that's not even anything to do with Gaza. That's a West Bank takeover. So I don't even know what she's playing at. She just, I said about her, let me read this to you guys because I hate her so much. A quick reminder that Brianna Joy Gray is a spite-driven lunatic who would rather see more Gazans die than vote for Kamala, who's objectively better on Gaza than Trump. Trump's the guy who enacted a literal Muslim ban. Right? You could sit on that for a minute. The guy who moved the American consulate to Jerusalem, the guy who wants Netanyahu to finish the problem, the guy who said West Bank settlements are legal. This hateful troll of a person just wants to watch the world burn so that her socialist utopia can spawn from the ashes. I'm sick of people like her. Vote for Kamala. She's better in every way. Let's get her in there, guys. Thank you.
I have no idea what you're talking about with this Jill Stein.
I'm looking.
Oh my
thing.
God. Okay, hold on.
That feels like that would be huge news. Are you like a Facebook boomerang?
No, I saw the video like in multiple places.
She's trashing the U.S. while she's in Russia. Is that the video?
She's in Russia. Okay, boomer.
Is it maybe an old video that has resurfaced?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, I think it is. There's one from
Show me.
Yeah.
Well, when was that one from?
2015.
2015. What was happening? Hey, boomer. Okay, but if you're voting for Jill Stein, I mean that's objectively insane. She's just a lunatic. So, sorry about that. Sorry about your vote. That's my political stance, my endorsement. You guys know who it's for.
Yeah, to say Donald Trump is better than genocide, it's like you clearly aren't equating individual lives to like whatever moral standing you're trying to stand on. Like, more people are going to die if Donald Trump is elected, and I think that's a bit of a. I don't know. I don't know. I think I respect people who want to like take a knee, but I think actively trying to be like, don't do it. It's, I don't know.
It's stupid. It's like, yeah, genocide is. I don't even know what does that mean? Genocide is worse than Trump? Like, what are we even talking about?
Exactly. I don't know. I would like the genocide to stop. That right. and so come on, let's. I don't. People like her should
it's dumb.
be telling people to vote.
I think she genuinely is just a troll, like that wants to watch the world burn. Here it is. I guess fuck me. This is an old one, but either way, she's obviously a Russian asset. Like it's not even a question. Here's Jill Stein trashing the U.S. while in Russia, December 2015. I mean, not that long ago, but clearly not from right now. She attended a Russian propaganda TV gala and sat at the table with Mike Flynn and Putin.
Yeah, this is the... Okay, yeah.
Keep in mind, there's absolutely no reason for her to be there except to become a Russian pawn.
And friends, coming to you from Red Square in Moscow. Just want to thank you so much for making this wonderful, inspiring trip possible. It has been really incredible to be...
Thank you to Putin, brave leader, for bringing me out here. 2015 was the... How long has the Ukraine war been going? Galia said 10 years, but I don't know if she means like...
Well, the Crimea stuff happened in 2014, so it would have
they've
been
been so this is post them being a belligerent...
yeah.
You can't do it, Vladimir. You do it, it's going to be a bad day.
Here at the RT conference in Moscow, meeting with press and policy people from all over the world, including from Russia and Europe and Paris and Germany.
Yeah, she's the worst. Get out of here, dummy. Well, we got a lot to talk about other than that. Obviously, Mr. Beast got fired. We're definitely going to get to that today. But more importantly, psychology in Seattle. This is the guy who gave me a world famous perfect apology rating. Never before given. Never. It was an A+.
Is that true that it was never before given?
Yeah, he's never given a. He said I don't think he's even given a YouTuber above like a B. He said like I was far and away the best apology he's ever seen.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Far and away. Okay. And so I had respect for him for that reason. Until he put out a clip of him talking shit about watches. Remember that, Zach? He got so angry. He goes, can we find the original? He goes, I fucking hate watches. They're a waste of money. It's vain. It's pathetic. He started getting angry like, yo, did your dad wear a watch when he beat you? I mean, no offense, but like this seems personal. I don't mean like that. I mean, don't mean it. I'm just trying to make a joke. He probably had a wonderful relationship with his dad.
You have no way of knowing that.
No, his dad beat him.
You can feel really bad when you find out that that's true.
Well, it would make sense why he hates watches, because his dad wore a watch when he beat him. All he remembers is the glint of the metal.
I thought he made some really good points in that video. I'm still looking for it.
I don't. I think it was obtuse. I think he missed the whole fucking point. Well, anyway, he responded to my criticism. Mm-hmm. And one might say he's issued an apology.
Really?
And now, Doctor, it's my turn.
Tables have turned a little bit.
To rate your apology, sir. Here it is. Go ahead, Doctor.
I recently heard that Ethan Klein of H3 Podcast
Why is it going fast?
was angry at me because I was...
Hold on. It reloaded. It's a bug.
Oh, it is? Okay.
Yeah, it happened last week.
All right. Oh my God, it's Donald Trump.
I will vote.
So festive. I love them.
I recently heard that Ethan Klein of H3 Podcast was angry at me because I was, people were sending him a clip of me talking about Leo on Love is Blind, saying, I don't want to hear about your goddamn effing watch, your Rolex, and that it's boring, and it's materialistic, and it's uninteresting. And so I just want to say to Ethan Klein that I watched some of the Rolex talk on his live streams, and that's not what I would criticize. What I observed with Ethan Klein is that he just really likes his Rolex watches, and he's a nerd for a Rolex watch. What Leo was doing was bragging overall, and the Rolex watch was just one manifestation of it, and I had reached my limit, and I started getting angry, which I shouldn't do, but I was. So to Ethan Klein and company, I want to be clear that, and of course I wasn't even talking about it. I didn't know that he even talked about Rolex watches.
Now I think we're gonna have to delve in a little deeper. Can we have him call in? Because like clearly, I think his psyche needs to be explored on this issue. Why did the watch make him so angry? He's supposed to be the calm one. You know what I mean? Why is he so angry about watches? Like he said, oh, I shouldn't have got angry like that. I agree. What's going on, Doctor?
Well, I think you're getting out ahead of yourself a little bit, because first you need to rate that apology.
Okay. Well, first of all, he says I watched some of it. So clearly he didn't even consume my entire, which isn't the best faith. Then
well, I have to I mean, we just talked about it the one time. You have to assume that
he said he went out of his way to say I watched some of it.
Okay.
Dan, okay. You fuck! What? You coward! That's harsh, Dan. I don't know what that's from. Fuck! What is that from, Zach?
You were yelling at Dan Clancy.
Oh. Can we check the flight logs for Dan? Okay, yeah, Dan Clancy. That's what it is.
That's funny.
You coward! Now he does apologize, and he says he does acknowledge that he got angry and judgmental about it. But what he doesn't do, which I got an A for, is explaining why, going into depth and explaining why. And then, Doctor, you need to explain how you're going to do better going forward and how you're not going to be racist against watch wearers in the future. So honestly, it's not the worst. Okay, it could be better. I'll give it a C+.
What?
Wow.
I thought he did wonderfully.
Are you kidding me?
He could have been like,
good.
Ethan, it was all in jest, but really he took it very seriously that you voiced that you were hurt.
Okay, well, frankly, it doesn't even affect you. So who are you to even decide?
I guess you're right. Who am I to even say anything?
Zach, what do you think about the apology?
I think he's a little jelly.
He's jealous. He doesn't. Well, he's a doctor. You could probably afford a rollie.
He's a little jelly, if I'm being honest. Yeah, I don't know. I'd like to hear maybe more from him.
More apology.
More in depth.
Yeah.
More remorse.
Yeah. Maybe yeah, I guess, you know.
I think you guys are being a little bit vain right now.
Ooh, love. Tell me more.
Well, it doesn't even apply to you, so it's racist for you to even suggest that this is even applied to you.
Okay, watch guy.
Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on. He's wearing a watch. He's a watch guy.
Okay, watch guy.
No, but he's talking about. No offense.
Don't try and pull the race
He's
card
talking about
here.
luxury watches.
No.
He said people that. He didn't say, oh, people with Casios are. And listen, I
Sorry,
love
that is a Google watch.
Yeah, it's
Google
a
is
Google
one of,
watch.
if not, it's like in the top 5 most
He said
valuable
Rolex.
companies on the face of the
I'm
planet.
gonna be watchist. You're out, love. That
I'll say right
doesn't
now,
apply.
Rolexes are kind of embarrassing.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
That's an opinion that you can hold.
Yeah.
You want to apologize for saying that?
No, absolutely not.
Okay, well, we'll talk after the show.
Sure.
I'm not wearing a Rolex.
That lucky you. Good. Cool.
So,
But you just attacked Zach.
Zach's pretty cool.
Thanks, love.
Yeah.
Let's see the watch, Zach. Hold it up for Doctor. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Anyway, there it is. I thought that was fun. We love you, Doctor.
yes, we do. And we would like to reach out to him, you said?
Yeah, I want to explore his psyche.
Got it.
I want him to sit down on a couch and I'll psychoanalyze his disdain for watches.
Maybe
Absolutely.
maybe you could give a live apology to him when he calls in.
I'd appreciate that. And we can give him pointers, Zach, to steer him in the right
Wait,
direction.
No.
You're
I'm
saying
saying
you
the
have to
opposite.
apologize?
Yeah, no, you can apologize to him
For what?
for making jokes about his father beating him as a child.
With a watch.
Was he offended? Was that offensive?
It
I don't know.
Could be
He
perceived
might
as
be.
such.
Why are you getting offended for him, Dan? Like, don't you think that's a bit presumptuous?
You coward!
Isn't that what with the whole issue we're having with like political correctness and social justice warriors and all this stuff? Oh, you're mad for him. He's fine, Dan. Who else do you want me to apologize to on your behalf? Exactly.
You coward!
You know, if he's upset, I'll consider apologizing. I'll hear him out. He needs to explain to me why he's offended by that. I can't imagine why he would be offended when I said his dad beat him and all he saw was the watch.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean anything. I do love him though, unironically. He's the man. AB wants to call out this fan he met at Universal. Is that right, AB?
Yeah, so we all went to Universal on Friday. Well, not all of us, but a few of us. And
who?
Me, Olivia, Lena, and Ian.
Wow.
Yes, that was really fun. We saw a bunch of fans, and I knew which fan this was that made this post on Reddit because there was only one fan that we didn't take a photo with.
0 likes, man.
I don't know where it's at now. I saw it.
Oh my God! No shot. You got a complainer?
Whoa.
Yeah. By the way, never about me. I've never had I've never had a fan. Look at you, big timing the fans. I've never had a negative interaction. No complaints.
This is my first negative one. That's what I'm taking.
I don't think I've ever had one either.
Same here.
Saw some of the crew tonight, and I'm a bit disappointed. Maybe I caught them at a bad time, but I saw them at Universal Studios tonight, and I regret saying anything as it was a bit awkward. I was clearly excited. The response was a bit dry, and I ended up feeling awkward for saying anything to begin with. I haven't watched their videos in forever. Oh, shut the fuck up, then. Fake ass fan. You haven't watched our videos, and you're gonna come here and complain about meeting them? Like, what?
Yeah, I would like to say when I saw this, I was like, the only people we talked to, we took photos with, and we like had a really nice time. So I don't even think.
That's how I knew who it was. There was
Really?
only one that we didn't take a photo with.
Let me finish reading, and then you
I
can
didn't
give
even
your
see
side.
her.
I haven't watched their videos in forever, but I know Ethan has been getting a ton of backlash lately, so I wonder if they've just had a bad experience as of recently. But I was clearly excited. I don't know. Anyway, none of my friends know about them, and I just wanted to share. Listen. If you came up to me, first of all, no complaints ever. But if you're like, hey, I just want to take some of your time. Also, I haven't watched the show in forever. This is what happens. Stiff hand to the face. Move to the side.
I was exchanging nudes.
Go ahead, AB. What happened?
This person ruined my perfect record. That's why. No, I just this fan. We were both on an escalator. She was above me, and she goes, AB, and I look, oh, hi, how are you? She was with a gentleman who didn't know who the fuck I was, clearly. He didn't look happy about it, but I said hi. I was still nice about it, but I don't know what she wanted me to do differently. I don't know if she wanted me to jump over to her escalator and catch up with her. I still went to the top to go, see if she was there to maybe talk to her,
you even
take
turned
a photo
around.
with her. She just kept walking.
Are you sure this is her?
I'm absolutely positive.
I wish that
Are you sure? Because
I had seen her.
That's what I'm saying. It sounds like it might have been somebody else.
Ian saw her.
Who
Ian
got
saw her?
snubbed so hard you didn't even realize.
Ian?
Because you're not going to do a drive-by hello on an escalator and get upset.
Right.
Like what?
I'm
That's-
so sorry that you feel that we disappointed you, but I promise it wasn't intentional.
Also, if you go in the post, they responded to a comment and they said that someone did say, hi, how are you?
Hey, was it you?
It was me.
Aw, good for you.
Now they're arguing in the comments. Listen, guys, don't feel bad. You can say hi. But obviously, it's pretty funny.
I love when people say hi, by the
Me
way.
too.
It's such a cool feeling. I hope that this doesn't scare anyone away.
Mhm.
Love meeting you guys. I just found this funny.
What you should have done is been like, when you saw the guy eyeballing you, you should have been like, last night was amazing. Call me. Or last week was amazing. Call me. That is so funny. And because you're on the escalator, no time to clarify.
True.
Mm-hmm. I don't think it was them. I think you were snubbing people all night.
Everyone else, we took photos with some of the workers. They're very sweet.
So
this person that you're claiming it was going one direction and you were going the opposite?
No, we were
like
going
you
the
passed
same
them?
direction, but
You're
she
going the
was. There was two escalators going the same way, but she was further
At
ahead.
Universal, it's that like giant.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
Wait, who was passing who?
No, they were going the same
No,
way.
They were going the same way, but she was
going in the
ahead.
same direction.
Hold on. Oh, she was standing in front of you.
But there are two escescalators.
So you were
going
on
the same
different
direction.
escalators.
Yeah, but she was further ahead.
So you guys are like this.
Yes.
Moving together.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then you got to the top and she had not
She
waited
was
at
gone.
the top.
Yeah.
If
By the
you're
way-
right about that being this person,
that's
you had
banana.
no right to post this lady.
Yeah, yeah.
You had no right to post.
That's why I think it wasn't. I think AB.
I know it was this person. They literally said hi. I said hi. How are you? I mean, I think that's the only person I said hi. How are you? Everyone else we
Oh yeah,
talked
you've never
to.
said hi. How are you?
Did they respond to that? What did they say after that?
Were there people between you guys on the escalator? It was like you,
Yeah.
and then there was groups of people.
Yeah, it was packed.
So you were shouting past a bunch of people on the escalator.
It wasn't a bunch of people, but yeah, there were some people.
That's totally against protocol.
Let me read this
They should
again.
have waited at the top of the escalator.
Well, I don't know that this is what happened. Maybe I caught them at a bad time, but I saw them at Universal tonight, and I regret saying anything as it was awkward. I was so excited, and the response was dry, and I end up feeling awkward for saying anything to begin with.
Did they respond to your hi, how are you?
They said hi. They said hi back. I don't know if they. I couldn't really hear it because she was fucking far away.
So maybe she said something. Maybe she said something and she thought you heard it but ignored her. Obviously, I'm not.
Well,
blaming
I
you.
saw her like
just trying to figure out.
explaining to her friend who I was.
Okay, so
'Cause
she
was
moved
kind
on.
of giving me a stink eye.
Can I
so she
ask?
moved on from
hold
the
on. I
interaction.
just saw a comment that was filtered, but like, can I ask what is wrong with you? Let me read this. Where'd it go? Did it just get erased?
Yeah.
It said, I don't have the name anymore, but it said, if somebody said hi to me, I would shit my pants and then eat it to self-soothe.
I think they removed it.
I
Message
said-
retracted.
Oh, they retracted it.
Why would you type that? Why did you type that?
They typed it and then thought better of it and retracted it, but they still got called out publicly.
What do you mean
They got
by that?
nervous.
You freak. Love you though. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. You know what I'll say about Universal? That one escalator area destroys the entire park for me. It is so miserable.
It's
It is-
annoying.
on a hot day, man, I went there with the kids on summer and it's like so fucking miserable, dude.
Yeah.
It takes 90 years.
Oh my God.
All theme parks are miserable in the summer, though. Let's be real.
But that
Not a
is
great
like
place
such
to be.
a unbelievable inconvenience.
Yeah.
I've never experienced anything like that any other park.
Yeah, that's a California thing. The ones in Florida are flat. They're not like on a hill like Universal.
Dude, the location of Hollywood Studios is insane, though. That's like premium Los Angeles real estate. Like, how much do you think that plot of land has got to be worth? Like billions.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Right in Studio City, like holy shit.
Right off the Cahuenga Pass. Woo!
Oh, the pass?
Yeah,
Right.
I love the pass.
Where the Treaty of Guadalupe Hidalgo, or whatever the fuck it is called, the sign.
Ooh, I did not know that. Oh my
You don't know about that?
No, I don't know about that.
There's like that big monument across the street from Universal.
I'll keep my eyes open next time. Oh my God, I will vote. I will vote. I will vote.
How's my samba?
It's a bit rigid.
What a fucking banger, dude.
It's so fucking
I know.
Did I ever show the poll of the Puerto Ricans? They got pulled like 2 days ago after the whole Tony Hinchcliffe floating.
I think we did talk about it on Friday, where it was like 91%.
Yeah, it was, or maybe like
Democrat.
85 or something more like an astronomical. Were saying they're supporting Kamala. I think Tony fucked them.
That would be very funny.
Kill Tony is not even. That's just a real thing now. That's what's going to be happening. Not. That's the name of his
You
show.
better
Is Kill
hope not.
Tony.
Mm-hmm.
Tony. Tony Brownie says Puerto Rico's a floating dome.
I just got reminded of a funny fan interaction. When I was with my dad at the Grove, they came up and said, "Can I take a picture with you? I'm a big fan of the show." And my dad jokingly said, "Do you want me in it?" as a joke. And she said, "No." I just thought of
That
it.
is very funny.
No.
That's very funny. If she was a real fan, she would not have
Right.
passed on that.
Yeah, I don't know if she maybe wasn't caught up and didn't know that it was my dad or something.
That's awesome. So, very good story there, AB. If we can reach out, it sounds like they're not even a member of this community, but you could reach out to their username and see if they want to. I mean,
Yeah,
I would love to talk to them. Wouldn't that be fantastic?
I feel like they haven't watched in a while. I mean, Ian was making a
Yeah.
joke too about, Mr. Famous over here because she only recognized me. So, yeah, I really think she hasn't watched in a while.
What do you make of that, Ian? She only recognized AB.
Well, if this is her and she's lumping the rest of us in, I wasn't going to exactly say, "Hey, you know who I am, right?"
Well,
so
hold on.
really, this is a beef with AB. So if she's throwing the rest of us in, what am I supposed to do?
Well, actually, something just occurred to me. If she only recognized AB, she's clearly, this interaction she had is specifically about you, big timing her.
Well, yeah, no, it's not.
This is
I don't know why she
directed.
lumped everyone else in as well. Yeah, no, she said some of the crew, but then she says one of them, she said, "I would have expected, very non-enthusiastic and unlike what I would have expected given that the way at least one of them is on the show."
That's what I'm wondering is maybe she tried to say hi and all of us didn't hear her. Maybe it's someone else, like a different interaction.
Do
Because
you
she
guys
did know
think
that
maybe
there were
this is
few
a
of
time for
us.
self-reflection and that maybe you guys were rude and big time this person? Like, is it
We-
possible she's right?
No, I wouldn't do
We
that.
literally
I'm just saying.
stand around, like we stand around with fans until they tell us to go.
True.
That's not good. That's also bad.
It would be really funny if we could get this person to call
Oh my
in
God,
and they're
that'd
like,
be a dream.
And this escalator story has nothing to do with their encounter. It's
Oh
just a
my
totally
God.
different person.
Please, if we can try to reach out. Maybe they're on, I mean, this is the Reddit, so maybe they're checking the DMs. Somebody, please. Oh, God, I need to talk to them. This would be historic. Very funny, though. I'm glad you guys had fun at Universal there. Favorite ride?
So they had all the haunted houses.
Oh, it was the horror
Yeah.
night.
The Insidious one was really cool.
It was scary as fuck, bro.
Do they have any normal rides, or is it all spooked?
They have during the day normal, and then the horror nights go late.
It was
And the
scary
Mummy was
how?
running.
Yeah, they have some like the Mummy and Harry Potter.
Scary how?
Like the haunted houses.
Yeah, you just walk through?
Yeah.
But isn't there a
so
ton of people with you, like in front of you and behind you?
They keep it staggered.
out?
So like
Yeah.
there won't be more than 2 groups or 3 groups in a room at once. So you kind of go and each person gets the scare. But you can kind of anticipate because you can hear the screams in front of you.
I hate that shit.
I love it.
The production value is crazy at these haunted houses, and they do different ones every year.
You know, Dan once worked at Fright Night.
I know you did.
I did.
Was that before or after California Pizza Kitchen?
During.
Wow.
Okay, wow.
Overlapping.
What a prolific time for you.
Dan, you
After every single haunted house, I had
You coward!
the worst headache I have ever had in my life. I had it like 6 different times after each house, and then it would go away, and then it would come back from screaming.
That's not good.
I know. Something must have happened. Like
You were screaming.
yeah, but I must have like popped blood vessels or something because it was painful.
I said during the while we were going through the mazes, next year we should do an H3 haunted house, and Dan teaches us how to scare people.
So
uses
good.
his expertise.
So we bring audience members and scare them.
Yeah,
Training montage.
That would legit be so fun.
Yeah, I love that.
Sounds like a liability.
Oh yeah.
Nah.
Not even a little.
We can never top the Nathan Fielder haunted house.
Right. Yeah.
That shit is so fucking funny, man. I hate
great-
that. What?
Great regret that I inform you that it was pretty enjoyable.
Why? You just said you liked it.
I don't know. I don't know why I just said that.
Dan,
It's a
you
bit-
fuck! You coward!
Guys, there's another. I hate to inform you that another Who's on First has hit the second building.
No.
Yeah.
Wait, this
Not again.
You see the note in the doc on it?
Oh, it got claimed? Well, fuck that then.
Well, thank God.
Instead, let's thank our sponsor.
Stamps. We love Stamps.
We sure do.
Stamps is legal tender. Did you know that?
I did. I was
you have a
very aware of
bill-
that fact. You've told me many, many times.
If you well, let me tell you again. If you have a bill that is on behalf of the federal or state government, they must accept stamps if you choose to pay by stamps because it is legal tender. They cannot say
and
no.
I always do.
And what's
just to give them
and
a
just
headache.
like they can't say no to pennies. You
What's
can
a
pay.
stamp worth?
Well, it depends. They're all different values.
worth its
love.
face
Whoa.
value. Yeah.
Some are 25 cents. Well, that's kind of old. I think they're all like, the minimum now is probably like 80 cents.
I think it's 44,
That's
45
crazy
cents
to
or
But you
something?
can get $5 stamps. You can get $1 stamp. You can get $20 stamps.
I have a parking ticket. I'll pay with stamps.
I
think.
genuinely think that it would be illegal, but also I'm a little worried that you might waste them.
Waste them?
If you just put it on there and mail it in, or how you gonna mail?
I don't know. I'll go to the office.
Then you're good,
Yeah. Because they fucked me on that one.
and you can sue them if they say no, which
Okay.
is vibes.
Sweet. I'll work on that.
Check this out. I'll tell you right now, the cost of a 1 ounce first class mail stamp is 73 cents at the post office. But guess what? You can get it for less than that by using stamps.com.
How much less?
Up to 90% saving.
Are you freaking kidding me?
Yeah.
89% off USPS and UPS savings. Let me tell you about stamps.com. That's
really good.
What an incredible organization these guys are. They service over 1 million businesses here in America. They are trusted and beloved by the entire country, far and wide. If you're running a small business or big business, if you're shipping stuff, no matter how much of it, Stamps.com is going to revolutionize the way that you ship goods. Here's how it works. They send you a digital scale. You sign up. Send you a digital scale. You take it home. Envelope, package, box, whatever you got, you weigh it on the scale. Then you print the exact postage on your computer. And what's great about that is not only do they get 89% off traditional rates if you just went to the post office.
That would already be enough for me.
They also,
but I get more?
They will compare and contrast all the different services. So you could see like shipping time, cost, and you can make, because they're going to be different all over the country.
Mm-hmm.
So you can make the best decision for your specific package needs. There's no traffic. There's no waiting. It's the post office coming right home to you. So you print out the postage, put it on your package, and then here's the best part.
We haven't even gotten to the best part.
You leave it at your porch. in your mailbox.
Right.
Wherever. They come and they get it. You schedule a pickup. You literally don't have to leave. But if you are an adventurous person, you could drop it in the post. You could do it on a mail drop box. You can even drop it off at the post office, which is very fast, by the way. It's not, you just go into the counter, drop it off.
Yup.
It's a no-brainer. If you're mailing stuff, stamps.com is genuinely going to change the way you do it. We also have a free, we have an offer for you. Stamps.com, sign up at stamps.com and enter the code H3 for a special offer that includes a 4-week trial. And then this is where this next part comes in.
Okay, I'm listening.
Plus free postage.
Okay, that's just free money.
That's literally free money. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Let me do that again because it's kind of unbelievable. 4-week trial plus free postage.
Wow.
And a free digital scale.
Yes.
And guess what? There's no long-term commitments or contracts. That's stamps.com, code H3. There's a reason that it is trusted and beloved by over 1 million businesses here in America, and why I love it so well and why Allie loves it so well. Allie, of course, Dan's fiance, is she's obsessed with it.
She won't stop.
She just won't stop. But anyway, thanks to Stamps.com. I'm very grateful to them for being such a terrific sponsor. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you. Yes. Yes. Yes.
But there's more, AB?
Yes.
Yeah, just a little side note. I forgot to mention Ian got stopped by the security dog.
Is that right, Ian?
On the way in.
Yeah, the security was worse than the airport to get into Universal. It was like... security, we had to do the metal detector. The dog stopped me. I got pulled off to the side.
They pulled him away quick. Like, he couldn't even grab
Were
his
you
stuff.
holding?
Why? Yeah, why did it sniff you?
He goes, "Be honest, are you high right now?" I was like, "No, I had a White Claw with dinner." And he was like, "It's probably that. The dog is trained to smell alcohol too." But that's all I had. I had half a White Claw.
And that was it?
That was it.
Damn, he was on you.
That's the extent of their investigation. Be honest with me, bro.
The way the puppy approached you is very sweet, though. It was more like he gave you a boop with his nose, as opposed to like something's wrong here. I think maybe he was intrigued.
I thought he was an actor.
Yeah,
And he was just, we were playing a fun little game, and then he led me off into the dark corner.
A game of yes and.
Dogs are so amazing. They're just such amazing.
The dogs.
Little angels.
I know.
They could do so much for us.
Well, this one was trying to be a narc.
Yeah.
Well, because he's serving,
cool.
dude. Because he's for narcs by narcs, man. He gave you a cute little boop.
All he knows.
I'm the cool dad.
All he knows is narc.
Love is the real threat to Universal Security. Last year, he tried to bring a knife in.
Oh, yeah, you buried that shit.
Yeah, he buried it because he didn't want to put it in a locker.
You wanted to slash some guy?
Yeah, I always carry knives on me, multiple. They only found one, luckily. No, I'm kidding. I always
it was almost believable because you kind of seem like a knife guy.
Sure, thanks. Thank you, man.
I do love that story. You buried it and you got it back.
Yeah, it was this knife that I got for...
Where the fuck did you bury it?
I did a summer job when I was 15. It's a very important knife to me, like a little pocket knife, the tong and all that. Super tiny. And I buried it in just like a bush in the parking area. And it took me like 15 minutes to find it.
There's bushes in the parking area?
There's bushes right next to the... There's like VIP parking, I guess, next to the...
Like right where you exit,
entrance.
pretty much.
Okay, and how deep did you bury it?
Like this far.
Just enough?
Yeah, and I couldn't find it. It took
you
so
take a
long.
photo?
No.
So you just going on vibes?
Yeah, vibes, more vibes. It was a quick ordeal. I just like walked by, down, quick.
It makes me wonder what else is buried out there.
Nothing. I was looking throughout the whole plantation.
You didn't find anything?
No, nothing. Nothing else in my knife.
There it is, guys. You can bury treasure at Universal.
Yeah, don't pay for it. Yeah, don't pay for lockers. It's fucking a scam.
I mean, kind of.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Oh, that's another thing they do at Universal that drives me nuts. They have lockers in the middle of lines. They're like, oh, you got to put your shit in here if you want to ride. It's like, give me a break.
For certain rides.
And then you have to pay for it.
No, you don't pay for it. Maybe
you
you used to, but you don't have to pay for it anymore. I think you do it. Is it Disney? There's somewhere else you have to pay, but not Universal. Unless I'm wrong.
I thought it was universe. Whatever. Who cares? Okay, guys. SNL. We've had this conspiracy of Saturday Night Live. A writer there is watching the show. We've had coincidences on coincidences on coincidences. Here's the new one, you guys. Tell me what you think. They're confused doing this bit. Harvey Epstein for city council. Not me, different guy. Harvey Weinstein looks like Jeffrey Epstein. I've heard this joke before.
So Dan told me there's an actual politician named Harvey Epstein.
On skit called New York City Council Campaign with John Mulaney, I kept thinking this Harvey Epstein shtick was familiar. Then this scene popped up. Honestly, both these guys look kind of like Ryan Kavanaugh. That's also true. I can see that.
I think it's a little bit of a stretch.
Oh, come on, Zach.
Nah, that's a stretch.
He is such a creepy little fucking freak. His face makes me want to vomit.
Yeah.
Oh, there's apparently a huge... Dan, you know about this? The Trump Epstein tapes?
I hear him washing his hands.
They're apparently supposed to drop today. There's a huge story brewing of like Epstein and Trump conversations that somebody's been holding on to. Dan? You know about the Epstein Trump stuff? Did that drop yet?
I think so.
Can we listen to it?
Well, there's a whole podcast. I don't know if it's dropped yet. Let me look.
Yeah, Olivia says, and I think we noticed this before on Instagram. She says one of the writers follows her on Twitter.
Yeah, and I think his name's Michael Longfellow. I wonder, let me see if he follows you guys on...
Longfellow?
His last name's Longfellow?
Yeah, W last name for real, right?
That's fucking ridiculous.
I imagine he's got a short one, and his name is Longfellow.
Nah, self-fulfilling prophecy.
Every time they'd see him pantsless, they'd be like, well, that's ironic.
Yes, he follows you and Hila on Instagram.
It's him.
We love you.
We see you, Longfellow.
I'd like to feel a dick inside me.
Jesus, Joe.
And dick too.
So where's this, you said it's on a podcast? What kind of journalism is that?
I sent the article that has a 2-minute clip in it. I'm listening now if there's anything interesting.
I thought there was like 20 minutes.
No, there was a longer clip. There was like 7 minutes,
Yeah.
at least that I listened to.
I don't see anyone
This was a
talking about it.
recording that this guy, Michael Wolff,
So how do
he
you
was the
know
one
this?
that wrote a book right at the end of the Trump presidency that was like all about
Scandalous.
the inner workings of his White House and everything.
Yeah, I remember that.
So apparently he interviewed Epstein about Trump in 2017 and says he has over 100 hours of recordings where
Why?
he just like spills the beans about their entire friendship and
And you've been
relationship
waiting?
and everything. It's
Like, you're trying to blackmail them? Like, why would you wait on that?
It seems very weird to me. I don't know.
And then release it on like the 23rd hour?
Well, releasing it the day before the election is obviously intended to fucking try and rat fuck Trump. But the thing is, he had this in 2020 where we were also worried about Biden losing to him.
Don't you think one day before is like just not enough time
I
for this
agree.
to get around? Like,
Yeah.
give it 2 or 3 days. Fuck. Anyway, let's hear it.
Unless it's not that good. Because then he's been teasing it. Something's coming.
Well, the
something's
tease
coming.
was like, it was definitely like scandalous. But it also was just like kind of just painting. The clip was specifically about how he was explaining Trump would do this thing where he would get his employees and he would get their wives on the phone, on speakerphone secretly, and then have their employees admit to like sleeping with hookers and stuff. Yeah, to like screw them, just to like fuck with them, basically. And the thing is like, this is all coming from Epstein, who is like notoriously one of the worst human beings that has ever lived. Not to say that it's not real, but just all of the circumstances added up has me being a little skeptical about it.
Why would he lie about it? That's just bizarre.
I
Let's
don't
hear it.
know.
Let's
It
hear
seems
it.
like he lied for a profession, and he's like a super shady dude.
Let's hear him out. Let's hear old Epstein out.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying, is it's just like,
Not
feels
the most
kind of gross to be
reliable.
like, this is not necessarily a reputable character that we're listening to. It is interesting, though. I definitely want to hear what he has to say.
Let's hear what our dear friend Jeffrey Epstein has to say about Donald Trump.
He was a real knucklehead.
So I need the dump. Just give me Donald.
Personally, it's fun. And as you probably know, he had a scalp reduction.
Wait, why is he airing out Trump anyway? Does he got beef with him or something? Like he gets an interview with the biographer and he's like, first of all, he had scalp reduction.
Well, Trump did cut all ties with him once his sex scandal became. That's always been Trump's shield from all of this.
Okay.
It's like their go-to is as soon as he found out that Epstein was a weirdo, he cut all ties with him. What it much more likely is of course he knew he was a fucking weirdo. That's why he was friends with him. When he got in trouble, then he dumped him.
He became nuclear.
Yeah.
The same male pattern movement that we all have. He had his scalp movement. It's hysterical. Donald's office, as you know, he made that. He used to be on the phone with that fake PR person. I also found it funny. I was sitting there listening to the guys from the Post talk, and Donald would say, he's a great guy. I love working with him. And I sit there going, this is just amazing. And he'd say, Michael, come on, let's go to the office. And he'd say, tell me, what's it like in there? He'd say, you like having sex with your wife? How often do you? He'd say, it's great. Seriously, Michael, how often do you have sex? I mean, don't you want the trouble? You and I can go upstairs, or tomorrow come over. There's this girl's coming in from Los Angeles, part of the Hawaiian tropic country. So come over at 3 o'clock. You're going to have a great time. I promise you, Michael, it's just me and you. You're going to have a great time. Be up here at 3 o'clock. We can go upstairs. The whole time, Victoria's been on the phone listening. He set it up. Because he wants a story. So he has, because as the
Right, he's saying he's selling this guy out to his wife. He has his wife on the phone, and he's like, hey, you want to go upstairs and see these girls or whatever?
Because he said he wanted to fuck his wife?
Yes, because then...
That seems so ridiculously far. That seems like ridiculous.
Yeah, and he says that this was like Trump's thing, is that he liked to try and get all of his friends' wives to cheat on their husbands with him.
What?
That's what he says. Yeah. Also, this is weird.
So
that
scary.
part was important. You guys could have cut that part. That's just the end of the clip.
Right. This is the teaser that they chose to release. It's just weird. A lot about it seems weird to me.
So the whole thing is out. It sounds like nothing really came of it then.
Well, I think it's the whole expose about it is coming out today.
So it's not out yet.
I'm looking right now.
There's another clip.
Guys, you're running out of time.
Did everything right, and they
That
indicted
website
me.
has another clip further down. It's like 3 minutes.
Yeah, I guess I saw those two combine.
Yeah.
Here we go.
So
This one is called...
Just tell me about.
Hold on, this one's called...
Oh yeah, here. There is something. Epstein from Beyond the Grave today. Posted 32 minutes long. So,
Here it
yeah,
is.
that's a thing.
Beyond the Grave. We've all been waiting.
His intelligence.
With respect to real estate deals, really. He's a salesman. He knows real estate really well. Anything else but that, he knows nothing. No history, no strategy. And when I start to say about executive function, the executive function is, and it's strange because construction by definition is just that. First you have the foundation, you have the steels going up, what stage? But in terms of his anything but real estate, he can't figure out if I fire Bannon, what happens tomorrow.
So cause and effect, that has no relationship. In analytic intelligence,
No.
Now, what's this thing about that functionally he can't read or he doesn't read or?
He doesn't. Well, he certainly can't read a balance sheet.
It's so stupid, right?
I don't understand the. I don't even understand. Why is he just dunking?
He's just like talking
airing
shit.
him out
Yeah.
to a journalist. Like I just don't. I don't even understand the context.
Pete Davidson said that about Trump as well, that he can't read.
Right. That's what I mean. I think that's been a rumor.
That's been a rumor,
Oh,
okay.
Aw, Trump and
He-
Leah Michelle.
He can't read.
I'm not going to read it. Which is funny.
Should get them in class
I
together.
have no idea. He doesn't read. He reads page 6.
Okay.
So he's not functionally illiterate. But his reading comprehension is anything complicated.
What do you know about his reading comprehension?
That's what I'm saying.
Did you administer a test? What the fuck? This is weird.
No.
Apparently, in the article, they mentioned too that I don't know if the audio of this part's out yet, but he says at some point that he doesn't like his politics, but he does support his stances on the transgender stuff, which is just so perfectly ironic that like notorious pedophile fucking piece of shit, like
Human trafficker.
human trafficker.
Those damn trans.
No trans people.
They're destroying the fabric of our society.
Yeah.
Anyway, you want to come on my flight? I have 12-year-olds that can rub your feet. None of them are trans, by the way.
It's
Don't
so
worry.
on the nose.
Can we check the flight logs for Dan?
Stop.
Now, what's other than he has he has a sense of humor. He can be funny.
He's right.
What else recommends?
He's delightful.
His ability to sell. He is charming.
They're so
He
gassy
is
that
able
day.
to convince people. It's very much like Clinton. Both Bill and Donald have the ability to go over to a fat, ugly woman, say, "You are the most beautiful thing I've ever seen."
Wow. They could really pull themselves to compliment a fat, ugly woman. I thought he was going to be like, and make them believe it or something. He's like, no, they just complimented a fat, ugly woman. Can you believe that?
I ain't into fat girls, so.
There you go. Boogie couldn't do it.
So he tells everybody what they want to hear.
It's a little big.
And then it's charming. And I'm telling you that I know 4 or 5 people who have recently seen it. I just realized we're talking. He built the UN Plaza Trump Tower just in that desert. I was going to take the top 4. I went with Donald to see it. And it was, again, you know, what you can pay me if that was 11.
And I'm bored. It's weird. Nobody cares, Jeff. You're dead.
Yeah, and this is like the
Stay dead, bitch.
You're dead.
And this is the tease, right? Like this is supposed to entice you to ooh.
No.
But yeah, after listening to this, I was kind of like, this is just fucking bizarre. And yeah, I feel like if he really had anything juicy, it would have been released a long time ago. 100 hours of recording of this dude for almost 8 years. And you just sat on it.
Hell no. Someone called. You remember Jesse Lee Peterson? He's like the old. We had a debate with him that didn't go so well, I'll say.
I'm really. I had no idea.
I did accuse him of being gay, credibly, I'll say.
But have I ever?
And he's
Lesbians.
pretty soft on the topic. But here he is. Somebody calls in and asks him about me.
Gotten angry with them about in your whole
I
life,
like his
right?
spooky background though.
Yeah.
He's really getting into the
not really.
spirit.
But I did want to know because you said sorry, I'm like jumping from topic to topic, but you said that it was a debate with Ethan Klein, I think. That
888-7753.
Wow. I inhibit that man's nightmares.
You're the boogeyman, dude.
I popped out.
That is so crazy.
He was like falling asleep until he heard your name.
Right. It's a shame that it had to go down like that between us.
You think the guy made you gay?
I still thought it was great. When the call started and he said, "How's Moses?"
Oh God. Everybody knows Moses.
Yeah.
I'm reeling.
I'm reeling.
He's a character, I'll tell you that.
reeling.
I'm
And from
reeling.
what I hear, sucks a mean dick too. Dwayne Wade watches Miami. Oh no, not the statue.
Did you see this?
Yeah. Friend of the show, Dwayne Wade. Who I
Enemy
played,
of the show. What are you talking about?
I played poker with him.
No,
Oh.
Dwayne Wade was on Kavanaugh's podcast.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
right.
I was like, what are you talking about?
Who's the guy I played poker with? He's a football player, wasn't he? Or is he a basketball
I
player?
think there was football and basketball players. Was
I don't remember. There was a bunch of sports players
me
at
check.
that game.
Pro athletes and me.
Wasn't it Dwight Howard?
Yes, Dwight Howard.
Dwight Howard.
Dwight Howard.
Sounds pretty simple.
Yeah.
Same initial.
The music.
So I mean, the body looks decent, but the face looks like he has burned, like he's burned victim or something. That's tough.
Is that
His
TV?
his legs are in a crazy position, kind of.
Yeah.
Really? But I mean, they obviously put a lot of effort into this.
Looks like he's in plie first position a
They
little
could.
bit.
I mean, it couldn't have been that hard to restart. I feel like.
Is the TV screen by his feet part of the statue? Because there's like a screen. I'm so
Let me see.
confused by that. I just saw it.
Mm,
Oh,
Right.
I think it's a light. Yeah.
okay, yeah.
I was like,
It does look
and
like
he
a monitor.
games. He's a gamer.
So does he say anything about it? Has he said anything
Come
about
with
it?
that
Oh, he
heat.
breaks his silence.
No, the statue creator broke their silence just recently.
Oh my god.
Dwayne Wade's only comment was, "This is out of body, y'all."
But that could be that doesn't necessarily mean
Exactly.
That's
it's
a
very
diplomatic
ambiguous thing.
answer.
Yeah.
I'm having an out of body experience from cringe right now.
Dwayne Wade, statue creator, breaks silence.
I'd feel bad. If it were me, I'd be like, no way. And you don't look like that. I promise.
If it were me, I would feel great about making a relatively decent
That's not that
statue.
bad,
But I'm
is
not
it?
a professional sculptor. You know what I mean?
I
guess-
think the issue is it looks good when you look at it like eyesight, but when you look up, something weird happens.
Dude, this looks nothing like Dwayne.
Yeah, that looks nothing
This
like
is
him.
insane. If they could do a Rocky statue in the 80s, why can't they do this now?
In the 80s, bro. What do you mean? They've been doing this for like
Right, hundreds of
2,000 to
thousands.
5,000 years.
It's like they shrunk his eye area, like right here, like 50% or something.
Yeah,
You know,
you're right.
he went with a ballsy pose. The screaming face pose
Yeah.
was probably a risky move.
Yeah. Yeah, most people look goofy while they're screaming.
So let's see what he had to say for himself. Oh, excuse me. To the critics, there's a lot that needs to be understood. We have to seal everything to keep the integrity of the sculpture. However, that does create a funny little side effect of being glossy. I don't think the glossy is the issue. In areas that we are not used to seeing when we look at somebody in the flesh. The sealer definitely creates a little bit of a misunderstanding to the eyes, so I would definitely encourage everyone to come to Miami and view it in person.
A misunderstanding to the eye is an
Sounds like
awesome way to
coke.
Why would
describe a
viewing it in
mistake.
person be different?
He did comment on it, actually. Sending it.
He was probably nice about it, right? He couldn't have been.
Yeah, I didn't
I'm
watch
sure
the
it
full
wasn't
clip, but he
thick.
seemed cool about it.
Yeah, he's a class act. Seems like it. Look at that shit.
It's not fair.
Oh yeah, I see the Thanos.
Have you had a chance to see any of the reaction to the statue yesterday? And like, was there any like reaction that you had at all to everyone's reaction to it?
Yeah, I have an iPhone. Social media, see all things, man. It's a lot of talk about me in this world. Y'all got to know me by now. I care, but I don't. But you know,
What?
social media world is about opinions.
This is what happens when you become
Everyone has
friends
an
with Ryan
opinion.
Kavanaugh.
Everyone
I can't
use y'all's
hear.
opinions.
Everything
Please
starts
talk more
failing
about
in your
us.
life.
talk more.
These
about
guys
my
are so
statue, come out
media
and see
trained
it.
from doing all these like post-game interviews. I care, but I don't. We played our hearts out. We did our best.
Left it all out there.
We left it all out in the court. Yeah, exactly. Why is it that you picked up a chair and hit your coach over the head with it mid-game? We we're professional athletes and our tempers, we left it all on the court.
But, everything's fine. Glad he didn't get hurt. If I really wanted to hurt him, he would have got hurt.
Yeah. Okay. Statue sucks. There it is.
He's the man, though. He launched some trans youth support community because his child is trans, I believe.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
That's lovely.
He deserves a better
My
statue.
God, it's Dwyane. Dwyane Wade.
My God, I will vote. I will vote. I will vote for Donald Trump.
The people go out to vote, no fear, no more.
Thank you.
You haven't danced like that in a second.
I'm doing the samba, dude.
That's my favorite one that you do.
I've been Here, I'll do it for you. Here, hit it with me. Thank you. I am voting. Has everyone voted? You all get your ballots in?
I voted this weekend.
Yes, sir.
Of course.
Look at us all early. Does anyone actually vote in person in this state?
Somebody in here
I know one person.
insists on voting in person, will not mail in their ballot.
I mean, I respect that. Who?
I don't.
It's me.
What's the logic? I mean, I respect it. It's getting there.
It's the same way I like daylight savings time.
Which is also a fucking insane take.
It's just it's a day. I make a day of it. It feels like it's a thing that's happening. I like going, and Zach goes, "You get there bright and early." No, I want to wait because I want there to be a line. I want to wait in the line. I want to work for it. I want to go in the booth. It's a day. I like that.
To back him up, I voted in person too. I did yesterday.
You vote in person?
Yeah.
Good for you. Well, I like that you guys show up and vote there. I think it's cool. I remember, it's a thing. You're right. You show up, you get to fill in the buttons, and you got this private little booth. Was it paper or computer?
I had the electronic one.
Yeah. See, I don't like.
You can't trust those.
Yeah, you can't trust.
I like the stamp when you put the thing in the little hole and you
That's
stamp
it.
it.
Yeah, not
That's
because
old
they're going to
school.
steal the vote, but because it's not as fun.
Yeah.
Or beautiful.
Well, you don't want those chads hanging either.
No hanging
Right.
chads.
Right.
Trivia talk. Didn't we see this already? The high girlie from Jeopardy?
I don't think we watched it on the show.
No, I don't think so.
This was
I have to
the best
say,
thing that happened
Ian,
to me all
it's pretty controversial to go on record saying you like daylight savings.
It's crazy.
We all gained an hour. Doesn't that feel good?
I feel great.
Everyone feels a little charged up right now.
Yesterday was so long, dude.
Dude, you know what, Ian? I had to wake up an hour early to get Sonny because he's not used to the time switch. So my ass was up at 5:30 a.m. Do you think what's funny about that to you?
Well, 5:30, but it felt like 6:30, right?
Not to me.
Right, because he hadn't adjusted to it because this arbitrary fucking sliding hour that we do twice a year hadn't yet affected your sleep cycle.
My literal infant child has to adjust to this insane hour sliding. Do you know what that does to a young infant's developing mind, Ian?
I was laughing because Zach was saying how long the day was and how hard it was, and Olivia was like, "I just wake up."
Yeah.
That's it.
I woke up and then my clock tells me what to do.
Yeah,
me too.
You're young. You have this wonderful life of freedom right now.
You know who's younger?
Who? Nobody.
It's harder for babies, but
Sonny's younger.
But Sonny is younger.
He needs a lot of help though.
Yeah,
such
your
a
argument
baby.
just collapsed on itself.
He's very dependent.
But you got to redo your clocks. You got to do the kitchen clocks. You got to do your watch. It's a thing. It's a thing.
That is annoying.
I don't have to
I
change
have
the
to do
time on
my
my watch.
car. I don't know how to do my car.
The car? Well,
car's easy.
You don't know how to do it.
Isn't most of this stuff? Isn't most of this stuff correcting itself by now?
The phone does.
Yeah, my watch does.
Yeah. Watches
Car?
too.
That's amazing.
Yeah, watches.
Yeah.
Again, I kind of enjoy all that.
Did you reset?
Dude, that's fucked up.
It's like you're putting your lifestyle, your homestead in order. You go through, you change it all. It's like a therapeutic.
I'll admit, when I
I'm
was
in
Brain
control.
cleaning.
when I was a kid, I always did, like on daylight savings day, going around the house and changing all the clocks. But now that most of your devices do it automatically, I've completely flipped on that, and I get pissed off when I see the microwave. I'm like, how fucking stupid are you?
So what you're saying
Get
is
with the
that
fucking times.
age, you've lost your childlike whimsy
Yes.
and yearning for curiosity.
Yeah, but I can find it in things that aren't so fucking fundamentally disruptive as the fucking agreed upon time scale of existence.
Was it just
Why
the-
are we fucking with that?
Was it just the microwave you had to redo?
Microwave and the stove.
Yeah. See, you got to do the combo, and that.
Actually, the toaster oven too.
Oh, that's a thing, man.
Yeah. At least
Do you
they're all
think-
kind of centralized.
Do you think little Dan would be getting mad about the time?
I think Little Dan would be absolutely in awe and whimsy of the modern marvels that we live with here in the year of 2024. Be like, wow, you have a computer 1,000 times more powerful than anything I've ever seen in your pocket. I no longer care about clocks.
Can you heat up?
Dan.
Can you heat up a burrito on a computer?
I mean, enough graphics card, probably. Yeah.
Ethan, thoughts?
My thoughts are that I've just been kind of sitting here, to be honest with you. Dude. I've been just kind of letting the conversation pass
Yeah.
over me.
I was eating and I was kind of listening too. I'm like, I haven't heard Ethan in a second.
No, I'm just chilling. But I was pulling this up, actually. This is our friend of the show who went on Jeopardy and gave us all a hi, girly.
Hey, girly.
Trivia
Literally.
talk. I was actually on Jeopardy recently and I made sure to say hi, girlies in my intro. Look at this. Kind of hunky. isn't he?
Dream come true. This is a dream.
He's smart. He's hunky.
Kind of hot.
Hunky.
Hunky.
Yeah.
Hunky
Hunky.
dory.
I sent it to my parents as soon as I saw it because anytime I'm at their house for dinner, we're always watching Jeopardy.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Are they good at it?
I would say that we're all pretty equal. My dad is pretty great, but it depends on the night because sometimes I'm even more great than him.
You're good at trivia?
Yeah.
Huh.
You wouldn't think so?
Well, just because you're young, I feel like
Oh.
that's an acquired skill.
It really depends on the category. I know niche things about topics. So some
Sure.
like rivers, absolutely not. Mountains, absolutely not.
What's a good topic?
What about
Like
oceans?
Broadway shows,
Broadway.
Shakespeare. Like,
Okay. That's
Shakespeare?
Yeah, I mean,
don't quiz me on it right
I'm
now.
gonna make a. I'm gonna do
Don't
it. What,
do it
okay,
right
I
now.
know Broadway's probably your best,
Yeah,
right?
Broadway or like
Let's
pop
say.
culture,
should do-
celebrities. I'm really good with like
Okay.
celebrities.
Prepare me.
Zach made me
I'm
realize
scared. I don't want to be
that
stupid.
age doesn't matter.
What?
The amount of random facts that Zach know. Thank you for correcting that.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, don't say
When
that.
it comes to trivia,
Yeah.
Zach always randomly knows facts. Like today we're talking about Quincy Jones died. And Zach was like, "Oh, did you hear his album from what year was it, Zach?"
81.
81. Like, how do you
I
know
remember.
that? That's amazing.
Wow.
It's part of my,
special interests.
yeah, the thing,
Here we go. You ready, Oliv?
I'm nervous.
I'm excited.
Category is Broadway debuts.
Okay.
This legendary musical featuring the song "Memory" premiered on
Cats.
Broadway in So they're making these super easy.
That's actually incorrect because you did not answer in the form of question.
What is Cats?
I thought you were a Jeopardy stan.
I am. I'm sorry. You didn't give it to me the way Alex did or Ken, honestly.
It's
but-
based on T.S. Eliot book of poetry.
Yeah, I haven't learned that recently. Actually,
Cats.
I did know that and found that very odd.
That is
And the
odd.
composer is Andrew Lloyd Webber.
who is a fucking billionaire. Just crazy.
With over 13,000 performances, this Andrew Lloyd Webber musical holds the record as the longest running show in Broadway history.
Which is crazy. I think Phantom is second, but I don't know. That's a trivia for a different day.
Well, what's the answer?
I said Cats. What is Cats?
This is a different question.
I wasn't
Both
listening.
cats?
She's giving the same answer.
I know
No,
the
I
answer.
wasn't listening. I didn't realize it was a separate question.
I know the answer.
Wait, say it again.
Okay, hold on.
This is not how Jeopardy works.
I'm providing the. Okay, yeah, here it is. So the first one was Cats. You got that correct. The second one is this. With over 13,000 performances, this Andrew Lloyd Webber musical holds the record as the longest running show in Broadway history.
I know it.
Is it? I think it's Cats.
Cats is incorrect.
Is it Phantom?
Zach, do you want to answer?
It is Phantom.
It's Phantom of the Opera.
That was my first instinct. You saw.
No,
it
you
was.
said Cats.
I thought it was
know.
Cats too.
That
I
show
know.
got me into music. My mom used to play that shit for me.
And I love Phantom.
I saw the answer for this one. It's going to be easy. Let me see. This groundbreaking musical, which I'm not even going to read it. It's so obvious.
Wait, I want to do it.
It's so obvious.
Okay.
I have
It
some more
blends
obscure
hip-hop,
ones.
R&B, and traditional show tunes. It won 11 Tony Awards in 2016, including Best Musical.
Oh, I didn't hear it.
It's What Is Hamilton?
Yeah, it's Hamilton.
Oh, I didn't hear the beginning.
Here, do you want a more obscure one?
Sure.
I found a list of Broadway ones that are.
Let's go for it.
All right, this 1977 Tony winner, based on a comic strip, features a redheaded orphan girl in the Great
Annie.
Depression searching to find her parents.
Everybody knows that, Dan.
What is Annie?
Okay. Not everybody knows that.
Clearly, the bragger of us know it.
You know this? Okay,
Yeah.
winner of the 1965 Tony Award for Best Musical. The show is based on Shalom Aleichem's Teviv and His Daughters.
What is Fiddler on the Roof?
Got him.
Fiddler on these nuts.
Yo!
That's right. Fiddle these nuts, bitch.
That's good.
Thank you, love. Appreciate that.
Duncan Sheik won 2 Tony Awards for composing and orchestrating this musical based on the banned German play of the same name by Frank Windelkind. Florida players recently produced the show on campus. What's that mean?
Based on. Okay, I'm wondering.
On a
I don't think I know it. It might be
German-
Cabaret or. No, don't do it yet. Or.
You're out of time.
Oh my
Spring
God, I did
Awakening.
Spring Awakening. I
You
did it
did
literally
Spring
last
Awakening.
year. I did
Oh
it
my
last year.
God.
I did it in the spring.
Here's another one.
I can't do this anymore.
Crazy.
Okay,
I can't
nope,
do this
nope,
anymore.
nope, nope. This American playwright wrote the classic play Death of a Salesman, which premiered in Broadway.
Arthur Miller.
What's his name?
Arthur Miller?
Yeah, correct.
Okay, yeah.
And then one more. In 2018, the singer and actress won a Tony Award for portrayal of Donna Summers in Summer, the Donna Summer musical. That's a lot of Donna Summer, Summertime, the Donna Summer musical. What's the name of the actress?
Will you give me the first letter of her name?
L.
L.
LaShawn.
I don't. I should have known that. I think she was also in Once on This Island.
Anyone
I
else
should have
want
known
to test their ChatGPT trivia chops?
For fucking musicals? No.
No, for any other category.
I have
Also,
someone that's
it's
ready to go up
Twilight.
against Dan in trivia.
Twilight
but Dan's-
trivia?
Dan
No,
doesn't
I don't
to.
want it to spoil for you. You still gotta watch the last one.
I mean, I know music, but we already did that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about science? Do it again, but with science.
Me and Zach are pretty good at movies.
Yeah.
I wonder if I know science stuff. Probably not. Oh, this shit's so easy. Give me a break. This physicist is known for formulating the theory of general relativity, which transformed our understanding of gravity.
Frank Oz.
That's Frank Oz, yeah.
The human body. The largest internal organ is responsible for more than 500 functions, including detoxifying chemicals and metabolizing drugs.
This for anyone?
Rectum.
The liver.
The skin.
Eternal organ.
Internal organ.
Oh.
The liver.
Damn.
What is a kidney?
It's
Damn.
I'm thinking about it. I know the kidney detoxifies blood. The liver metabolizes drugs, though. That has to be the liver. I guess it's got to be the liver. Let me see. Answer 2. The liver is correct.
Wow. Congratulations.
Good job.
Nate is on this shit. Number 3, periodic table. With the atomic number 79, this element is highly valued for its use in jewelry and electronics due to conductivity and resistance to corrosion.
It's gold. Clearly.
Conductivity?
Yeah.
Yeah, gold's conductive.
Yep.
Oh, okay. It's gold. Let me see. I mean, it's got to be. Space exploration. This was the first artificial satellite launched into space by the Soviet Union.
What is Sputnik?
Sputnik, dude.
Sputnik.
Sputnik.
Biological breakthroughs. In 1953, James Watson and Francis Crick discovered this double
X-ray. Oh, DNA.
No, you answered it wrong already, dude. Double helix structure that forms the molecular basis of genetic information in living organisms. Why is it so easy?
Because it's chat fucking GPT.
Our DNA.
Dude.
Do it again, but harder, idiot.
Mediocre bullshit.
When I was making the Twilight quizzes, ChatGPT got some stuff wrong.
Dude, they're so dumb. I'm so over ChatGPT.
Finally.
Okay, this one's about quantum mechanics. This principle formulated by Werner Heisenberg states that it is impossible to simultaneously know both the position and momentum of a particle with absolute precision. Quantum mechanics.
I missed the question.
What is D's?
Got you.
You said Heisenberg?
The principle formulated by Werner Heisenberg states that it is impossible to simultaneously know both the position and momentum of a particle with
uncertainty principle.
Okay, let's see.
Blue meth.
It is that. Do you want to clarify your answer, Dan?
That's all I got. I know it's the uncertainty principle.
What is the Heisenberg uncertainty?
Oh, give me a fucking break. You gave the name.
You gotta say his
We don't
name,
need the
Dan.
name.
That's
You know
how
the
it goes.
rules. You know the fucking rules.
Say his name.
I ain't saying the name.
Rare earth elements.
I ain't saying the name.
Say his name.
This rare earth element with the symbol
Goddamn
ND
right.
is commonly used in powerful magnets found in electronics and renewable energy technologies. ND.
D's nuts.
Oh, dude. Yes.
Commonly found in magnets and renewable tech. ND.
This is an atomic element?
Yeah.
Commonly.
Rare earth element. Is it
ND? I don't know.
the cobalt?
To keep the earth clean and do what he was doing.
Cobalt? Cobalt?
I don't know.
Answer 2.
I don't fucking know, dude.
Neodymium.
The fuck is that shit?
Neodymium? Don't dim my shine with these dumb
Who's
questions.
talking
bitch.
about this neodymium bullshit?
Evolutionary biology. This process described by
my
Charles
God.
Darwin is a mechanism by which organisms better adapt to their environment. Stop with this shit. That's supposed to be hard. I gotta close this.
Natural selection?
Get out of here.
Get out of my life, ChatGPT. I'm canceling my shit. I pay those assholes $20 a month for this shit.
Yeah, it's crazy.
There's free stuff that's as good.
Mm-hmm.
Why am I paying them? Their shit gets worse and worse every year. Every day. All right, we should talk about Mrbeast before.
Yeah. Let's beastical.
We have a lot of stuff to. Oh wait, hold on. I want to watch this Al Pacino Shrek thing that you keep telling me about. All right, Al Pacino has a Shrek bit here that we're all gonna enjoy. God, he's old. Isn't his wife like 20 and just had kids? Is that right?
Yeah, she's young.
She's not 20. She's 29. We just looked it up the other day.
29.
Yeah. Still pretty young, obviously. He's in his 80s.
Oh, God. That's so fucked up. That poor kid.
Of all the things in the world that I thought Al Pacino would have on his phone cover, I was not expecting Shrek.
Who would be expecting Shrek?
I'm always expecting Shrek. That's the difference between me and you, Al.
Fucking Godfather has a Shrek phone case.
Who? That's mine.
Can you explain why you Shrek it?
My youngest daughter said, "Can I have your phone, Dad? I just got it." So I gave her my phone. And she came back and she had this on it. She said, "It's Shrek, Dad." I said, "Shrek? Wow. Okay, babe, I'll hold on to it."
That's it.
It's funny because then
I fuck
you
with
have...
it. What? Conan, stop. YouTube's trying to get people to watch other people's podcasts.
Get out of here, Conan.
Don't watch Conan. His podcast sucks.
It's actually great.
I said Shrek.
Dan, don't make me button.
It's good.
Maybe if you like dumb, boring crap.
Have you ever listened to it?
Dan, you fuck! No, why would I?
I mean, he's got huge guests all the time. He's a great interviewer, great conversationalist.
Yeah, well, we have ChatGPT quiz.
He's one of the best.
Yeah.
One of the best late night hosts of all time.
Then why do you get fired?
He got fucked.
Because of politics, man.
He got.
Oh, yeah?
He got fucked over.
Just saying. Why has he got
Also,
a podcast and not
what
a
are
late
you,
night
a Jay
show?
Leno stan? You standing Jay Leno?
You seen he's
Over
an
Conan?
He's an elegant crasher.
Conan wrote for The Simpsons, the best era of The Simpsons.
That's true.
Who would be?
He's an elitist. He's like a Harvard lampooner.
Well, yeah,
he looks
is,
down on us. Literally, he's
he did
tall
go down
and
on
arrogant.
Did you like his episode in the last season of Curb? It was fucking hilarious.
I don't know if I watched it. I kind of bailed on Curb.
Really?
I'm kidding. Of course, I love Conan O'Brien. Very funny.
I said Shrek.
Who
would be expecting Shrek?
All right, let's go to Mr. Beast. He got arrested. You guys believe that shit?
I can't.
So is this story
believe it.
confirmed real?
It's
Are you
yes. I'm gonna just yes, it is.
Dexerto would never lie.
No, I mean I found the original post. It's a local newspaper in North Carolina, and it was an existing Facebook post from 2018, which is not before he became famous, but before he became the Mr. Beast that we know today. Let's put it that way. I think he was still doing bedroom.
Well, so this
bedroom streams at that point.
This took place in 2018. What was he doing in 2018?
Coming on our podcast, I believe, and having you appear in one of his videos right around that era.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. This is pretty
I
bad.
think he came on in 2018.
Okay. This is pretty bad. I would. So this is a mug shot that apparently somebody just discovered. They got into this now.
I tied up an FBI agent.
Resurfacing type situation. You know?
As shared by Tar River Times.
Tar River?
Yeah, what? On a Facebook
Oh
post.
shit! Our boy Turner is in the chat. He said he also told me this story firsthand.
Oh.
Okay,
Can confirm it's real. Yo, thank you, Turner.
So fans were surprised
Yo.
to learn that Mr. Beast was arrested in 2018 for illegal street racing. He was caught driving 122 miles per hour at age 19 during a street race in North Carolina. I'll tell you what, I have a special disdain for these people. They are so pathetically, dangerously, and they endanger everyone around them for some cheap thrills, like on public roads. It's so vile. I hate them so much. 122 miles per hour?
That is quite quick.
Isn't that a felony?
He got arrested, so
like.
I mean,
they impound the car.
He could lose his license for that.
Yeah, no, I'm
That's
sure
bad.
this.
Maybe it
got
was
in a lot
an
of trouble.
empty road.
Imagine what would an alternate universe be where he got Paul Walkered?
What?
Mr. Beast got Paul
I think,
Walker.
I think
what
Paul Walker was a passenger in the car.
Okay, we're not splitting hairs. We know what happened to him.
Yeah.
Oh, we're getting defensive for Paul Walker in
No,
2024.
I'm just.
It was a
what is
goddamn
it that
tragedy.
What are you asking, or what are you?
I didn't say it wasn't a tragedy. I'm just saying what happened if he got Paul Walker.
just saying what happened, then he
What
would
would
be
it
dead.
what would be like
then
if
Mr. Beast would be dead.
What if Ninja got a low taper fade?
Love said, "What if the road was empty?" It was 2:30 a.m.
I don't care. You know what I mean? What? Who cares? There's people on the road
No,
at 2:30.
I know. I'm just saying it's too.
You can't slow down if you're going 122 miles per hour. And
It's definitely unsafe.
Sounds fun to me.
Just getting all the details.
Well, so I guess I would have to. Was it like a rural back road where there's no one around and you can't see anybody?
They got caught by the police.
It was a 70 mile per hour zone, so probably.
Oh, that's pretty fast. That's like the
actually
freeway.
quite fast. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Listen,
like,
obviously, it's a terribly irresponsible thing to do.
I hate it. I think I just.
Well, I think the people who do it, like in urban areas, like around my apartment, specifically, yeah, those people suck. I mean,
How different would you two be though, for real, if he got exploded?
Probably wouldn't even know.
What would it be like right now?
Well, I guess PewDiePie would still be on top, wouldn't he?
You think so? You think he wouldn't have retired? I wonder if he wouldn't have retired if Beast didn't destroy
If he
him.
still had the momentum?
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know.
Mr. Beast didn't stop because, or PewDiePie didn't slow down because
He slowly tapered off because it was too painful for him.
No, he's still doing a lot of content. He's doing like a member stream and shit. I love it.
I think everything would be T-Series and Coco Melon.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that is kind of already what
So
it is.
heaven.
Yeah. Heaven. All right. Well, we're glad he
So
survived.
just YouTube now minus Mr. Beast, basically. Yeah.
It happened at 2:30 a.m. with police noting 2 cars racing. He was charged with speeding in a 70 mile per hour zone, reckless driving to endanger, and speed competition. Okay. Mr. Beast's bond was set to $100,000 after the arrest. That's pretty steep. Speculation suggests he was driving a BMW i8, financed partly through YouTube earnings and liquidated cryptocurrency.
Oh, well, that ties in nicely to the other half of this story.
What is that a nice car, the BMW i8?
It's like
It's an electric.
It's the worst nice car. It's the ugliest nice car.
It's the worst car to get pulled over for driving 122 miles per hour in. It's like a bitch ass car to get pulled over in.
Wait, I think I know what this is. Let me pull it up.
It's a nice car, but
They were really popping.
Oh God, I
back
hate
then.
this
I know.
car. This is electric. I didn't know that.
I don't
Was
know
it?
if it is.
I mean, maybe it is now. This was in
I
2018.
don't think it's electric.
Oh,
I hate that. This is the Colby Person car. This is the one that they were always cruising around in. All the shit.
Well, that's
Ethan Bradbury.
oh,
shit.
I'm totally wrong about this. When you guys were talking about it earlier, Zach, I didn't realize this was the i8.
That's the new one.
Is it a hybrid
No, this
or
is a
full?
2018.
This is
I recant
how
my
I remember
statement.
this. Yeah, it's a pretty ugly car.
I kind of like it.
But the
Let me see
real
the-
ones are super ugly.
MSRP on that is $150.
Yeah, it's like the
Not too
cheapest,
crazy.
like two-door Lamborghini-esque.
Well, like I
sports
said,
car.
I mean, 2018, Mr. Beast was not Mr. Beast.
Right.
Well, okay.
You know?
When he came on our show, he was already huge because I remember we were asking him about he was already giving away $1 million.
He was
and
just
shit.
starting his I give away a bunch of money to people, and he was right at the beginning of his exponential explosion. Yes.
I think this was during his sub to PewDiePie thing, which is where he got a huge boost, and he was already getting a lot of deals then.
When he started doing sub to PewDiePie, he already had 50+ million subs. He was a big deal. And he made it from cryptocurrency. Remember that. Hold on to that info. Fans expressed surprise on social media as the incident was not widely known.
That crypto shit.
Mr. Beast has not publicly addressed the 2018 arrest. But I mean, okay, you do dumb shit when you're a kid, whatever. 19.
He was 19. Definitely.
He's lucky
that
nobody got
19-year-olds
hurt.
do sometimes. Yeah, exactly.
I was legit. I've always been such a model citizen my whole life. It's crazy how law-abiding I've been my whole life.
That's crazy. You definitely never did anything wild or reckless when you were 19.
Me neither. I've definitely not
Not
done
that I can
exact
recall.
thing.
Not that I can recall, Dan.
It's very lawyer speak of you.
Have I told the story how I smuggled a bunch of...
Where is this going?
Did I ever tell that story on the show?
I don't know where I don't know.
Let me type it. I don't know if I want to tell this story.
Yeah, we know you sold weed in college at one point. Is that what you're referring to?
No. Way worse than that.
Yeah, don't tell.
Yeah, that one maybe you save for retirement.
Yeah.
That one you save for the memoir.
This one's way worse. Than,
How the fuck did you do that?
By the way, I didn't sell it. It was all for personal consumption.
Wow.
I used... That's the thing that was if I got arrested for that, I definitely would have gotten to jail for trafficking. But the ironic part is I took all that shit over the course of 3 years.
How? How?
Which part? How?
No, you're either telling the story or you're not.
Never mind.
Well, keep
we
it
gotta
vague.
move on.
I'll keep it
How?
vague.
Well, if you
Tell us after the show.
Yeah, I can wait.
Oh, it doesn't take as much space as you would think.
Like
You're talking.
you put it.
No, I'm
in your
saying
ass?
you have I'm just
Wait.
saying it's not that much volume in your
Yeah,
suitcase.
did you put it in your?
Suitcase.
Oh, not your prison wallet.
Oh, some people
I thought it was your human wallet.
Some people know.
in chat are guessing.
You guys.
Yes, Dan.
All right, whatever. It's your life.
Oh yeah, people are.
I'm just being vague about it.
Yeah, don't say what it is. Then you're good.
Heavens no.
Just M&Ms, right?
M&M's in the booty.
M&Ms.
I smuggled drugs, but that's all. I'll leave it at that. It was for personal consumption.
A lot of people
You guys
are
know.
saying
I told you guys.
this story.
I'll leave it at that. I'll just say exactly.
Well, no,
what it
the
was.
details are worse.
It's
in Minecraft.
No, I did in real life. But you guys, I told you guys I was a drug addict.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
People in
It was,
chat
and I
know-
took it was
know
from
details.
Thailand to Israel. Oh my god! So it wasn't a. I didn't. It didn't. Wasn't
Telling
a,
all the details.
It wasn't.
already
I
told
didn't
the
even do
story.
a crime
Everyone in
here.
chat knows.
I didn't even do a crime in America.
They guessed. They said we know about the Thailand story.
Tell me the details exactly, and then because I don't believe. I don't believe
They're
I've ever.
saying it in the chat.
Yeah,
sounds like you told it already.
But none of you guys remember.
I mean, I remember
Not that aspect of it.
not the details. I remember being like, "Whoa, that's crazy that
Yeah.
Ethan did that."
I guess some people know. Everybody knows. He told us on Steiny's show.
Oh wow! You just give that
Wow.
to Steiny?
Trying to be down with the cool kids, huh?
No shot. I don't remember telling Steiny that.
Trying to flex on him. Give him a watch.
I wouldn't give that
Dropping
exclusive to
stories.
Steiny.
You think you guys are full senders? Let me tell you this story.
Let me tell you.
That's true. They never full sent like that, man.
Was it a hot mic moment?
No, I watched that interview back.
Yeah, I cut clips from it, and I would have cut a clip from that.
Anyway, I don't think I'm in like any legal jeopardy. I mean, it happened so long ago, and it wasn't even America. And anyway, they can't arrest you just for saying you did something. They have to be able to prove it.
Yeah.
And also, nobody gives a fuck.
Someone called you El Jupo.
I already ate it all. There's no drugs. I ate it all already.
Eat it.
It's already been through my liver. I'll just say I took a shitload of tramadol pills from Thailand. It's over the counter there. It's over the counter there. Right? And extraordinarily cheap. And like the amount sounds like a lot, but it was like a bottle, like a vitamin bottle, you know, like a big bottle, but not like a massive. And it was probably like 4 of those full. Maybe
What?
5 or 6.
How'd you get those home? Oh, right.
Just in my it was on my check-in luggage.
That wouldn't have worked in America, probably.
Man, I would be so nervous to do that. I can never.
So I figured like I had some plausible deniability. Like it was legal in Thailand.
Okay.
But I think I probably would have got deeply life-changing
probably
penalty if I got caught. But they definitely would have hit me for trafficking. But that's the ironic part. It's like, sir, this is for consumptional use. This is for personal consumption.
They're painkillers, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And so did they, like, you put your bag through security and they didn't ask anything?
It just looked like a pill bottle. Yeah, I checked it in and everything. And I'll tell you what even else happened. I got randomly selected.
Oh my God.
And they opened it up and they just scanned through it and then they closed it and that was it.
Whoa.
Terrifying.
crazy, Tech.
That was terrifying. But the payoff was sick. Like we were stacked for years. I never sold a single pill. I'll have you know, authorities.
Did you ration them? Like,
people are saying Ethan Tremolo isn't that serious. That shit fucks you up. I don't know what you're talking
Drugs
about.
are serious.
That's definitely a serious drug, and I don't think anyone should do it. Funny made up story. Okay.
Actually, because you said those pills were addictive, when Leslie, my wife, got her gallbladder removed, they gave her tramadol and she didn't take it.
It's as
She was scared to take it.
Look, people are saying it's not that serious. I've tried every opiate. I mean, other than like smoking hair or doing heroin. I haven't done heroin, but like as far as like pharmaceuticals, tramadol is as crazy as any of those drugs. It's like a synthetic opiate. So I guess some people, and it's not scheduled in a lot of countries, like in Mexico and Thailand. But no, it's a sick drug. It's fucked up.
it's scary. I could see how people so easily get addicted. When I had my surgery, just the few pills they gave me felt good.
It's great.
Yeah.
That's the problem with it. Although as you do it more and more, it becomes a problem. It becomes like less happy-go-lucky. It starts to become a problem. You know what I mean? Yeah. People are saying that I definitely sold any. I swear to you on my life, I did not sell a single one of those pills. I gave them out to my friends like candy. Like, bro, I did not give a shit. I was drowning. I had so much. It was insane.
Did you ration them out to like make them last over a certain
Fuck
amount of time?
no. I was trying to get rid of it all. I had so much of it. It was like ridiculous. I had it for 2 years, taking it like multiple times a week and giving it out to my friends. Like when it finally ran out, I was relieved. I was like, fuck, finally I can like not deal with this curse anymore.
Sweet. Any other crimes you commit?
That's the worst. That's definitely the worst crime.
Admit to?
That's by far the worst crime. The only crime, frankly, I couldn't even think of.
Any U.S. crimes?
Nice try, narc.
That was the crime.
You're the narc. You snitched on yourself.
No, I don't. I know. I'm being genuine. I don't think I did any U.S. crimes.
He smoked crack once.
That's
That's a crime. That is a crime.
Well, it didn't hurt anybody, just himself.
But listen, as someone who's been addicted to opiates, it's a terrible, terrible, fucked up thing. Don't ever do that shit.
That's the guy I had sex with who smoked crack with me.
It's like when I'm not high, you can't sleep. You feel like super uncomfortable. It fucks you up, dude, when you do it regularly. And then when you're not on it, you're just miserable. Like you feel like shit. You can't sleep. It makes you mega constipated. I used to take these bro. I won't get into details. Anyone else want to confess crimes though? Since we're doing it.
I was really into coke for like a month. That was it.
You did coke for a month?
I had a friend who had the hookup, and yeah, he just I don't know. I never paid for it, but he had it.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
That's generous. That shit's expensive.
Yeah.
Is your friend rich?
No, but we had a lot of business ideas during that time.
And how did any of those work out?
He's successful. He's not rich, but he does well.
I did cocaine in college, which is funny because like we were all so broke. I don't know whoever bought that shit. It's the last drug I want to spend money on.
Yeah. I think I was too broke to get addicted to it.
Right. Right. For sure. All right. What are we talking about here?
Yeah.
Yeah? Raise your hand. Who's done cocaine? Raise your hand.
I've never touched this stuff. Never.
Come on, Dan.
It's very fun.
Is your dad watching? Is that why you're not raising your hand?
My dad wouldn't care.
Are you being serious? You never tried cocaine?
On this show, I haven't, no.
I hate it. Cocaine is the worst drug.
Yeah, somehow I know that without having ever tried it. It's totally fucking overrated.
Some people, I guess, I don't feel what other people feel. It's like weed for me. Like people, they feel like euphoric and they feel like good and happy and like confident. I just felt anxious. Like there was no positive feeling at all for me. And I did it several times. It's never good.
I liked it, but the crash was fucking horrible. I remember the crash was terrible.
I would get that. I got the bad part.
I did it for the first time a few months ago. I've only done it once. But I think once is enough for me, but I had a great time.
There it is. And we're very happy, but
Thank
don't
you.
do that.
And I'm not going to do it again.
Don't ever do that. Don't ever do that. Sick. Heroin? Anybody do heroin?
No.
Hands up for heroin. Come on. Which one of you?
Never done heroin.
I have not, but my best friend and long-term roommate was an addict. But
Like
he's better
smoking
now,
or
thank God.
shooting?
Shooting.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. And he was like really smart guy. I mean, he's a really smart guy. Family's like super educated. I think he hurt his back at first, and then it led to it eventually.
That's sad.
Yeah.
Is he recovered or is he?
Yeah, he is. He actually ran sober living for other people. Like they had to check in with him when they would leave the house.
Good for him.
That's amazing.
Yeah, he's doing great now. Yeah.
Oh, and by the way, we obviously checked and tested our drugs before we used them. If you're using, always test your drugs.
Are you being serious?
Yes.
How did you do that?
We have fentanyl test strips.
Oh,
Yeah.
to check for fentanyl.
Yeah.
I see.
That
wasn't an issue when I was doing
Oh,
it.
You need to be so careful.
Why? I don't understand why anyone would cut fentanyl. That seems like expensive. Like, why would they cut fentanyl into cocaine?
It's cheaper than cocaine.
It's cheaper, yeah. So they could sell you.
But
you
why
think
not just
you're
put like baby powder or some shit?
So
Why?
because you're still getting high, people will assume that they're getting high from the coke when it's.
But then you can kill someone too and go to jail. Which
Yeah, it's a
happens.
very bad idea,
happens.
and then that happens.
My other best friend since childhood, my friend Kevin, he got a bad dose and died from it, fentanyl.
I thought fentanyl was expensive. That's tragic. I'm sorry, AB.
It's
Your
all
best
good.
friend died of fentanyl overdose?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's a problem, man. It's scary out there.
Yeah, I never really did any drugs, not even like weed when I was growing up, because I knew that they would lace it with stuff, and I knew people who would like they had laced weed, and it was just it pretty much scared me straight because I'm like, I don't want to do anything if it's gonna fuck me up real bad.
I worked at the needle exchange for like 3 summers in high school, and people obviously would come in and exchange their needles, and we could tell when the street fent was laced with something because they would all like come in on Thursdays covered in like boils, for example. So like the doctor would have to treat the boils because something was cut in there that like.
What are the boils from? Itching?
No, I don't know what happened that specific time, but yeah, something was in the drugs that caused them all to like break out. So you really need to check your drugs.
Or don't do them.
What the hell?
Yes, or don't do them. If
When
you
I-
are, use them safely.
When I was a kid, we were all scared of PCP. Apparently, that was shit was getting laced with PCP.
Angel dust.
Remember
What
that?
is PCP? I don't think I know about that.
It's some. I don't. What does it even do? It's some fucking insane drug that makes you.
Makes
like
you a
super
psycho.
crack. I don't know.
I think the Angels.
Super crack.
I think that was dare propaganda that it was like super crack. But
I had never
But
seen
it
it
definitely has that
personally.
reputation because people have like freakouts on it where they hurt themselves by like attacking people.
Oh yeah,
and
that's
shit.
the drug when you see like people who are like naked on the street and they're getting tased and they don't even feel it. They just keep charging.
Yeah.
That's like PCP.
Whoa.
Like adrenaline rush, I guess. I've never even seen or known anybody that's ever taken it.
Yeah. But
All right.
it was definitely everybody was like paranoid about it when we were younger.
But I don't think it was straight up killing people, so it was a little different. Okay, I'm gonna go to the bathroom and then we'll continue on this beast quest.
Oh, someone said, I work in Poob dealer in chat says, I
Poob?
work in
Oh.
drug use and harm reduction research. Would love to chat. The boils Olivia mentioned comes from the synthetic opioid called xylazine.
Whoa.
Oh, there's
Oh,
a new one?
is that Trink? I think the street name for that's called Trink.
Trink?
Yeah.
Trank?
Trink?
TR, I think it's TRA.
NQ probably. Trank.
Yeah.
Oh, like
Tranquilizer.
Oh, xylazine. Is that the one you just said?
Yeah.
Yep. You were right. Why'd you know that, Zach?
I watched the video about it. There's
Okay.
people document it, like turns you into a zombie and it like eats your flight. It's really bad.
Ugh.
Yeah, no, it's not.
I don't like the boil talk. I don't even want to hear
Yeah,
about that.
it really like it shook the workplace for a second. We were all very concerned.
Yeah.
But yeah, carry Narcan, use safely. Very important.
Happy 28th birthday to Kyra. It's my 28th birthday and I hate everyone. Oh.
No.
Love my H3 fam and chat though. All I want is for Olivia to tell me it'll all be okay.
What's their name?
Kyra.
Kyra.
It's not your fault.
Yeah, and it'll all be okay.
It's not your fault.
I believe her.
Thank you.
I believe her.
I also think that, yeah, I believe me too.
It's not your
Kyra's gonna be
fault.
good. It's not your fault.
It's not your fault,
It's
Kyra.
not your fault.
It's not your
Fuck
fault.
them, Kyra. Kat is also having a birthday, 28. Begging for a birthday shout out for my bestie. We've been besties for 28 long years.
Wow.
She's my gateway gal into the H3 universe and is a Dan stan. Oh, shout out. Can I get a Dan is the queen and a hey girly for my bestie, Lizzie?
You gotta pick.
Love ya. Full homo.
Gotta pick.
You got to pick?
Gotta pick.
Give him the Dan is the queen.
Dan is the queen. You can't do nothing wrong. Dan is the queen.
Thank you. Happy birthday to Lizzie. And thank you, Kat.
For reals.
Thank you so much. Let's see. There was a $100 one earlier. Here it is. From AdTech Girly. $100! My absolute favorite bit is when Dan gets overhyped over the smallest thing and screams and claps and cheers enthusiastically. Please never, ever stop. I can't stand Dan. Quite literally the opposite. Dan is absolutely everything. Jeez, there's a lot of glazing going on here.
Ethan said it's not a bit.
They say it, and Ethan too, of course. At the end.
You coward.
Thank you, Ad Tech Girly.
Dan.
Josh Hernandez gave 50 and said, I was in Vegas for my buddy's bachelor party and I ran into Hila and Love. I was all hungover from the night before because I was nervous because I looked crazy, but they were super friendly.
Wait, where was this?
In Vegas. Yeah, I ran into Hila and Love and I was all hungover.
I was probably hungover too. And drunk. Still drunk.
Maybe
probably.
still drunk. And then they said, also nice patek, Ethan.
Oh,
this is from Josh
finally.
Hernandez. Thank you, Josh.
Finally. Thank you. How many texts are you guys getting about the election?
Just an absolutely outrageous amount.
Nothing.
All the time.
I've never.
And that's
given-
only the ones that come through. If I go into my spam block section in my text message, it's literally like 10 an hour. It's like absurd.
I've never even given my number out to these people that I can recall. It's
when you
insane.
donate. If you donate, they collect your info.
It's like, gee, thanks for your support. Now I'm gonna fucking annoy you forever.
I mean,
The number.
it's not for us. It's for people that are unlikely to vote, but maybe if they see something that reminds them, they might do something about it, you know?
The copy of these is nuts. Damn it. Kamala will lose in Pennsylvania.
I know, they're getting
if
really
we can't
crazy with
afford
them.
our voter turnout teams, rush $20 now, 600% matched.
I got one the other day that was just all caps and it just said, Trump is gonna win with like 10 exclamation marks. Like, oh my God.
That's awesome.
I don't know if that's a good strategy. That feels like a little defeatist. Like that might discourage people, you know? I get that they're like trying to get people, like emphasize the importance, but I don't know.
Do you guys answer the phone calls?
No, never.
Fuck no.
But I never answer phone calls, period.
Bro, I do not answer unknown calls ever.
I feel bad, so I just give them my time. Because usually
That's
it's like a
crazy.
volunteer. So I'm like, yeah, I just say yes to whatever they're saying. Are you going to vote yes on this? Yeah. Are you going to vote for this person? Yeah, sure, why not?
Why do you even talk to them?
Yeah, you're giving them bad data, Nate.
Wait, Nate, let me ask you a question. When you go to grocery stores, do you ask people how's their day going?
No.
Interesting.
You
He's not
thought
like
you had
this,
one,
Zach.
Zach. You thought you finally had one.
I got him.
You're a different breed, my
I
friend.
hate talking to people like in person, but over the phone, it's fine. It's not an
Really? I
issue.
hate talking on the phone.
I just think it's funny to say yes.
You're enjoying yourself.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah,
Having a
sure,
good
why
time.
not? And also, it's like usually like
Hell
someone
yes.
young and they're nervous and they probably been yelled at already, so it's like, fuck it.
USA.
I'll do anything to move a conversation to text. Like, I don't care what it's about. You know, I'm thinking like, Hila's calling me like, hey, I'm giving birth. Okay, text me. No, I'm kidding. Hila gets a pass. She's the only one. And Dan, maybe. And my mom.
I don't think we've ever, maybe once, talked on the phone. When I was in Sweden, maybe.
It must have been a group call, though.
Yeah, maybe.
So-
I feel like maybe once over when I was in Sweden, we had to
maybe
something. I don't know.
If I called you on a Saturday, just be like, hey man, how you doing?
If any of you called me at any time, I would answer because I would figure it's important.
Would you get in the phone call? Like if it was just small talk, or would
I
you
would
do
be.
it?
I mean, I would check in on you if you just started being like, "So, how's your weekend and stuff?" I'd be like, "Why are you calling me?" I would. No, I would not. I would not. But if I'm assuming it's work related, I would answer any of your guys' call.
You should try that sometime, Zach.
Yeah, I'm gonna
report back.
I will.
Wait a couple months so Ethan forgets, and then just call him on a Sunday afternoon.
Yeah,
Just be
try
like,
it.
What's up?
I guarantee you.
I feel like I could do it
That
this
call
weekend.
will not last long.
I'll do it this weekend because I think you'll forget by then.
All right, try it out. I guarantee you that call will not last.
All right. We're going. Okay.
I had to leave Tom on red on Saturday. I'm sorry, Tom. I have to say it. He messaged.
Wow.
It was. He asked me for something on Friday.
not get hard.
And I sent it to him immediately. And then on Saturday, he texted me, "Hey, can you resend it to me? Sorry, I'm a boomer. I'm too lazy to scroll up."
Ooh. So you said. So you didn't feel that like you needed to resend it.
I mean, no, I did today, but my weekends are sacred.
You gave in? No.
No, I did.
You blinked, dude. You were playing chicken.
No, he did on Monday.
I did on Monday. I didn't do it on Saturday. A little audacious for me to resend something on Saturday.
That's true. If it's a weekend request, I always expect.
I see. You're coming at it from the weekend request.
Yeah.
I'm more at just on principle. Scroll your ass up, dude.
Well, it was a combination of
Scroll
that.
up.
It was a combination of that and the weekend. As much as I love Tom, that I had to let him know how it goes.
No, I agree. The weekends are sacred.
Do not get hard.
And you were already in a bad mood because of the Reddit post about the people.
I actually
meeting
was
us.
like, my hands were like full with a bunch of shit too. I was carrying groceries, and Tom's like, "I'm too lazy to scroll up." It's like, I've talked
Are you
to him
okay,
like that.
baby?
How dare?
Are you okay?
Kidding.
You should have let him know.
Do we need an apology?
just did.
Yeah.
Does Tom need to apologize?
No, he's good.
It's not
I love
your
Tom.
fault. It's not your fault.
Really overstepped, Tom.
No.
It's not your fault.
Do I need to involve HR, AB?
Nah. HR had a rough weekend too.
Oh, you know what happened to Karen?
Yeah.
Oh, I
I
heard about
don't.
that too.
I just texted her.
What happened? Is she okay?
Poor girl. They're moving, and like something, it was a bookshelf or something fell on her fucking
What?
face.
Oh my God.
And like broke her nose and gave her 2 black eyes. She looked
Shut
crazy.
up.
Yeah, she got really injured.
Wait,
Oh
I'm gonna
no.
text
Yeah.
I didn't.
I texted
know
her to
that.
check on her, by the way, not about Tom.
I'm gonna, yeah.
Yeah, it's horrible. Yeah.
Is she
it's
good?
She in good
She's
spirit?
okay. She just got. I think she has to get a nose surgery.
Oh my lord. That's so
Damn.
sad.
Yeah.
Bad timing.
Yeah, it sucks. All right, let's talk about continuing the Mrbeast conversation.
Yeah.
So, Mrbeast investigation update. They're hiring a new CEO because Beast had to step down amid controversy. And then they've decided after this investigation came out regarding the Ava Tyson stuff. Well, here, let me read it. So this is his big statement. A 3-month investigation into allegations regarding my company has concluded. The law firm investigators reviewed millions of documents, messages, and conducted 39 interviews. I was asked to refrain from making public statements to enable a detailed and unbiased investigation. Below are their conclusions. Okay, so there's 2 pages, short pages. This is via email.
14
Board of
pages.
Directors, As you know, in July, Mrbeast LLC engaged Quinn Emanuel to conduct an investigation, specific allegations at your discretion. So, okay, this isn't by this law firm, Quinn Emanuel. This is a summary written of it, I think, to the Board of Directors. And it outlines in a very, very short, it's very short. Let's see. They conducted 39 interviews, over 4.5 million documents. The collaboration and cooperation sought at the outset were achieved throughout this process. Quinn Manuel thoroughly investigated all public allegations. Yada yada yada. Moving on. This is it. The investigation produced the following significant findings. Allegations of sexual misconduct between company employees and minors are without basis. The allegations were soundly rejected, including by alleged victims. This can't be true. Like, what about the girl who came out, who was like Ava's assistant?
Right.
Like, I've done my own investigation based on the available
public information.
Yeah. Allegations of the company knowingly employing individuals with proclivities or history towards illegal or questionable legal conduct are similarly without basis. Here, too, the allegations were uniformly rejected. Several isolated instances of workplace harassment and misconduct were identified during the investigation. The company was informed of such misconduct and took swift and appropriate action to address the incidents, including where necessary discipline or letting go of implicated individuals. That's basically it.
That's it. There ain't nothing to see here, is what they said.
It's a wrap.
It's a wrap.
So, Mike, this concludes our investigation. Remain available if you need a follow-up. Truly yours, Alex Spiro. So is that... The sense I was getting is this isn't from the lawyer. This is so. What I would like to see is actually the investigation, not a summary. I want to see what the fuck did they actually find.
Right.
Like release that. What is this weird press release that says we did nothing wrong?
It's really bizarre and doesn't do anything.
Well, they at the end they go, so yes, there were isolated incidents of harassment, okay, and misconduct. Okay, what? What was it? I don't know. It seems a little too like. It seems like bullshit. I'll be honest.
Pretty clean.
Yeah, it seems like bullshit.
We know it's bullshit because of all the shit that's public. The group chats.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, the group chats, the
victims.
assistant, Ava's assistant.
That one pedophile that was hired.
Right, that guy who's like yeah.
So we know there's things, and so in that case, the people who did the investigations did a shitty job.
Or they're not characterizing it fairly.
Right,
because
that's possible too.
If you cared about transparency, you would release the entire investigation for people to read.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I would read that. There's a community, the second finding is incorrect. Mrbeast hired Delaware as a manager despite knowing he was a registered sex offender. Do they know that he knew? This is his statement, I guess, according to him. Yeah.
He blew it.
Pretty bad. Pretty bad. So that's basically what all that amounted to, is just this. But then something new came up.
Well, no, actually, the bottom of this has a pretty significant. So they say that nothing is wrong, but then all those bullet points where they're listing the next steps is.
All right, so let me read these.
Yeah.
I just didn't want to read all this shit. Here's what they're doing. Sending a clear message regarding tone to the top. Let me read this paragraph. As you all know, the company has grown exceedingly quickly from YouTube. It is not uncommon that policies and practices essential in mature company would lag behind commercial success. This appears to have been the case here and has, in certain instances, allowed for inappropriate conduct. They say it didn't happen, but it did happen, only isolated, but we won't say what it was.
Right.
It is clear that the company is committed to remedying historical issues and creating a mature culture where problematic behavior are not tolerated as it enters this new phase. The company has already implemented or is in the process of implementing changes to ensure a safe and professional corporate culture day moving forward. These include sending a clear message regarding tone at the top, like, sorry, unpack that. What do we need the top to know? What's their tone?
That seems like weird lawyer speak for just like whoever is running the company is gonna take more explicit control of like training and HR matters and stuff.
Sounds like they're setting.
The next one is the most important one.
Hiring a new CEO, Chief People Officer. I've never heard of that. CPO and General Counsel, and soon to be hired Chief Finance. Wait, hold on. They don't have General Counsel?
Sounds like no.
And soon to be hired CFO. What's significant about that to you?
The fact that they're hiring a new CEO. The CEO of the company is Jimmy.
Yeah, but we knew that.
But that's what I'm saying is like that. I don't think that we did know that, and that's kind of big news that was just kind of slipped in here, that he is basically stepping down of running the company.
It's pretty normal, I'd say, for a company like this.
Well, especially where it's like a combination. He's like the talent and the owner or whatever. He's still probably going to be the president or whatever, like have some other title.
Yeah, he shouldn't be CEO though. Implementing mandatory corporate training for all employees. That's so crazy they weren't doing that. Developing new policies codified in an employee. They don't have a handbook?
You gotta have a handbook, dude.
No, you do. You actually
gotta
do.
have a handbook.
They don't have all the PR videos?
We had to do all that.
Yeah, we had to watch David Schwimmer sexually harass somebody.
Dude, whose idea was it to put Ross as the sexual harasser in the PR videos?
Crazy ass video.
Hopefully they paid well for that.
Yeah, I mean,
in the role of a lifetime.
It's just the fact that it was David Schwimmer was so weird.
Yeah, we are a small company and we had to do all this shit. And we had to make a handbook and do all this stuff. Like,
right.
It's kind of crazy they don't have that.
Oh, and people are pointing out that the previous CFO was his mom.
Really? That's a little unprofessional.
Yeah.
Me and my mother will be running this company.
But I mean, this is like this seems like this is pretty big news. Like he is at least in part giving up
Jimmy,
control
it's
of his company.
time. It's time to let your mom step aside.
Well, their financials seem to be doing pretty well, so I don't know. Maybe she is good at that shit.
True. Establishing an anonymous reporting mechanism hotline for employees, swiftly terminating individuals who violated company policy regarding their position or level within the company. What the fuck happened? Identifying additional employees for targeted training, executive coaching to address professionalism and compliance with company policy. This officially concludes our investigation. That's it.
People in chat are saying they did have a handbook and it's vile.
Wait, their handbook
I
got
don't think
leaked?
that was it was really. I know what they were talking about that document that we saw that was
Right.
very obviously written by Jimmy, and it was just like,
oh yeah,
here we're into grind culture. If you don't want to work, then you can fuck off.
Wait, I didn't read that.
We talked about it on
No,
the
that's
show.
that. I don't know if that qualifies as a handbook.
Yeah.
That sounds like a sue me book.
Yeah, it says this is not a rule book in like the first page.
Right. Yeah.
I think handbook definitionally is written by lawyers and like all that shit.
No shot. People are saying his mom was a prison warden. That
I
is
think I heard that.
So on the nose for the guy that.
Or she
fucking-
did accounting for a prison. I don't know if she wasn't like head of the prison.
Okay. A warden is
That's like law enforcement.
The person who runs it.
Yeah.
That's like the top.
She was in the army for 21 years, I'm saying.
Ooh.
Mr. Beast's mom.
Ooh.
Oh, you said,
Don't
ooh,
tell
I thought you said
Frogan.
who.
Oh my God, it's Donald Trump. All right, so that's that. Okay, I mean, I don't know what to say. It's a bullshit explanation here, but he'll move on past this, and nobody will care. But this next one is people might care, including the feds. Mrbeast, Mr. Breast. Crypto scam. This explains why he's friends with Logan Paul. I don't understand the relationship. I don't understand why he associates himself with a scumbag like Logan Paul.
Yo, you're in trouble. That
So
crypto
this
shit.
story is developing still. I'm waiting for CoffeeZilla to release a thorough look, but this was released by
Come get it.
Mr. Beast investigation October 29th. A team of researchers has conducted a detailed analysis uncovering over 50 cryptocurrency wallets linked to Mr. Beast. Their findings suggest a long history of insider trading, misleading investors, and using his influence to promote tokens, only to later dump them on the market. This document delves into various tokens associated with these allegations and the insider trading claims, starting with identifying the wallets tied to Mr. Beast. This is pretty serious.
So here's my thing about this is I didn't super thoroughly, but I did go through this entire 50-page document or whatever it was. It's super long. And to me, it's like, okay, yeah, what they're saying kind of makes sense. However,
Meticulously argued document.
I am admittedly I'm not the guy to be able to peer review this work. That's like you said, we need CoffeeZilla or somebody that actually knows about this crypto world to like take a thorough look at this, because they're making some pretty big allegations here that he basically has
You're not
profited
that guy.
23 million. Is that it? 23 million?
Yeah.
In doing crypto rug pulls, basically exactly the same kind of shit that Logan was doing.
Now, this
but on a much bigger scale and much more kind of subtly. I mean,
He's
kinda
like
smarter about it than Logan.
He's like the number one crypto scammer, if that's true, or one of them in terms of rug pulling.
Well, that one guy
coins.
went to jail for stealing like $10 billion or whatever it was.
But you're talking about
that bank, that crypto bank. Yeah. But maybe other than that guy.
in terms of like
Friedman or whatever.
So, but that makes sense because Jimmy's always talked about how he makes a ton of money with crypto. And like, sorry, but people don't make money with crypto anymore. You could have made a lot of money if you bought it like 10, 15 years ago. But at this point, if someone's like, I make a lot of money from crypto, what does that mean? What does that mean? You have cryptocurrency. It goes up, it goes down. You don't make a lot of money from that.
Mm-hmm.
So I even remember, I think he told me that like the money he uses, it's all money he gets from crypto. So, but I could be misremembering, but I recall him doing that. But this is, apparently conducted by a on-chain blockchain analyst, social media, and brain rot expert. That doesn't sound that reputable.
Yeah, none of these guys, I mean, I'm not going to say that they're not reputable, but they're just a bunch of random dudes on the internet. Now, they're very like transparent about their methodology here. And like the first link in this chain makes sense. If you scroll back up, the way that they claim that they did this is they were able to identify one wallet that he owned by this tweet because he bought this stupid CryptoPunk NFT thing.
He said, I bought this one.
Right. And so from that, because it's all public, they were able to see, okay, what this wallet has this CryptoPunk thing now. So we know that this is Mrbeast. And then if you continue scrolling, you'll see from there, they were basically able to figure out where he was kind of shifting all of his money around to all these various accounts that he controls. But again, I read through this, I'm like, okay, you guys sound smart. You sound like you know what you're talking about. I don't really know, though.
Mrbeast,
taken with a huge grain of salt is what I'm trying to say. It's like, wow, impressive charts and flow charts and stuff.
We'll see what CoffeeZilla has to say, but honestly, it looks pretty thorough. Like, this is insanely
Yeah, and they lay out exactly how they figured it all out. And so it does seem like for somebody that knows what they're doing, this would be very easy to follow up on and check their work on.
My hunch is that this is legit, just based on how thorough it is, but we'll see CoffeeZilla comes out. Yeah.
Sure.
And he hasn't come out to deny anything, so there's nothing that's super easy to deny. I don't know what would make sense for him to say, but if it's flat out of a lie, he'd obviously say that, I feel like.
Mrbeast?
Yeah.
He's probably just better off not commenting on this, bring attention to it. Because
I'm just saying, if it was a lie, completely,
he could prove.
Yeah, he could prove that he did. That's not his wallet.
Crypto scamming is like the worst crime because like everything is documented forever.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good crime.
There's like
for
a paper trail.
Yeah, it's a good crime for people who don't have an online personality.
I guess.
Who has a lot of eyes on him. If it's just an anonymous URL without any person behind it, that's fine. But it's completely dumb if you're Mrbeast.
I think it's so funny, these influencers, they think they're like these big time moguls. They're
Yeah.
just scamming people with cryptos. They think they're like some kind of genius day trader or something. So according to this, I'll read some of the main points here. Mrbeast accused of running crypto pump and dump schemes. Claims Mrbeast made up to $23 million through these schemes. The investigators claim Mrbeast is connected to 50 crypto wallets and has allegedly made, we already said, $23 million. Investigative teams include these people, which I don't know who they are. Allegations include insider trading, misleading investors, and using influence to promote the later sell tokens. Earnings reportedly came from Superverse, Eternity Chain, Polychain. I don't know what that is. Those are just crypto exchanges, I guess. The investigation involves blockchain.
No, I think those were some of the projects. Those were some
those
of
are the
coins.
projects.
The tokens, yeah.
Are those big ones, Superverse?
I don't think. I doubt it.
Have we
Because they were
seen-
rug pulls. Like he made money by hyping them up on his social media posts.
Let's see if he.
And that's part of what they show in this document is all his various tweets that are promoting these, and then they're able to show, hey, he had a bunch of these coins, and then he was able to sell them, pump them by tweeting about it, and then immediately sell off and make a big profit.
I'm trying to see if I can find. I just typed Mrbeast Superverse to see.
I sent them market data for the first one, Superverse.
Okay, but can you see here? I'm just pulling one up just out of curiosity. Is there any record of him tweeting about this or signaling it? Let's go.
Yeah, in here, I'll find it.
Dude, look, they're back. Superverse is back.
They're so back. Yeah, so see that immediate big drop off. It went way up. He sold at the top, and then it went way down. Yeah, and in the document here, I just pulled up one of them. This was him. Like, it's gone private now, I guess, after they did the rug pull or whatever. But he was tweeting eyeball emojis and stuff at this,
which is enough from him.
Super.
It gives
wacky face.
There's a. Let me read that tweet under which it says super. Can you zoom in?
March 4th, 2021.
We got to go up, Dan. There's a gem sitting there on the market at eye-watering prices, set to explode during DeFi Summer 2.0. We'll be covering soon on a video. Yes, I've talked about it before. I'm sorry, but like, this is a scam. What do you mean? Why would this So he is involved. There's proof that he's involved with this shit.
Yeah, I mean, he definitely was involved. You know, it's a different matter proving that he actually massively profited from this. But I guess we'll see.
I don't know why they're so obsessed with money. Like, they're already successful and like rich as fuck, and they're just, it's crazy to me that they're willing to break the law to make, like, they're already rich. The investigation involves blockchain data, insider crypto knowledge. Evidence includes images of Mrbeast with crypto entrepreneurs, public endorsements of crypto schemes, and communication screenshots. Investment patterns and connections. Investigations suggest Mrbeast repeatedly invested in crypto projects early, often yielding large returns. Alleged connection with other influencers, KSI, Gary V, and Laserbeam, could have given Mrbeast insider info that influenced his investments. Not surprised Gary V's involved in this. Obviously, that guy's a giant fucking piece of shit.
Gary V?
Yeah.
Different perspectives.
Different perspectives.
It's just, you know, he just has a different perspective on things.
Everybody look at your phone right now.
So, you know, the Ava drama is like successfully, I feel like, brushed under the rug, but this new crypto one could be a spicy hot meatball.
Well, I don't know how under the rug it is necessarily.
I mean, does anyone give a fuck? Like, not really. They're like, no, they investigated themselves and decided that they're innocent.
Yeah, everybody's
like,
clowning on them for that, though.
Yeah, but does anyone give a fuck? You know what I mean? Let's go to his YouTube channel. Something tells me that they do not. Oh my God, it's Donald Trump.
Oh my God, I will vote. I will vote.
I mean, it's
only
hard to,
56, dude.
I can't tell if that's little or not.
Dude, he's really $1 versus $500,000 experiences.
That's a 8 out of 10. His recent video.
Oh, so it's doing good. Or no, it's doing poorly.
Bad.
It could be a bad. Well, what about the first one, this Exploring Underground City?
I think that one's really bad for him.
86 million in 3 weeks is pretty low, yeah.
Because usually he's already by like 100 mil by like the first week usually.
Yeah, it's a 10 out of 10.
Ooh, that was okay.
And but the one before that is 1 out of 10. Or no, it's 9 out of 10. Yeah, so all his
Holy
recent videos
shit.
are doing pretty
This was
well.
a big one. This is like one of his classic weird. Should have got a ton of views. So is his views down a little bit?
But I gotta say that one was so bad, the twin one.
Okay, so
Oh,
maybe
that
it
was
was just
we
rough.
talked about that one. It was very stupid.
And then men versus women survive wilderness. Like this, the premise of this sounds dumb. Like
that one's 5.
Well, yeah, we had
twins call
We
in.
had the twins call in.
yeah, that
They were
happened.
so nice.
That happened. The winners,
Yeah.
love them.
Mm-hmm.
So the best, the top performing videos from the past 10 is the 150 YouTubers fight for $1 million.
That makes sense though. That was like hugely.
That's the good shit.
I think this was before the big controversy broke though, or maybe right when it started to break.
Yeah, it must have been at the same time, kind of.
Okay. So that's that.
That's that. The beast collapse continues.
Although if you go to Mrbeast News, you definitely, let's just type Mrbeast. Go to news and New York Times. Investigation of Mrbeast company finds no evidence of sexual misconduct. Oh, thanks, New York Times. You guys are really killing it on the journalism. Mrbeast lawyers find grooming claims against YouTuber co-host baseless. BBC. Mrbeast fires workers but says legal probe finds no proof of sexual misconduct. CBS News. AP. Mrbeast probe ends with... So that's what I'm saying. Everybody's like the mainstream media somehow. Let's see what New York Times had to say about this.
I just scrubbed through it. They're just kind of summarizing the situation.
Why the fuck would you even print this shit?
Yeah, it's embarrassing. There's like no context in the title at all.
Okay, so I guess he's acquitted. Sounds like he's good to go.
He did nothing wrong.
Yeah, no evidence. Except everything we saw with our own eyes continually on display. So we'll see what happens with the crypto thing. I'm very curious where that goes. Let's see. We've got Olivia Gas Tack. Is that still? Are we still looking good in that one?
Oh, she's been excited.
We still got.
She's been excited.
We could do one of them if you want.
And then we've got that, and we have a ton of top of the show stuff.
We do.
Let's do Goss talk.
Let's do it.
Roll it. Get ready.
I'm getting ready.
3, 2, 1.
No.
I know. I have to redo it. I have to redo it.
Again, Nate.
Late.
Sorry.
Nate, count it off when it's about to end.
6, 7.
Oh, good. That was good coordination.
Hi, everybody.
Let's get to the Goss.
Let's get to the Goss.
Oh my Goss.
Oh my
Oh
God.
my God.
All right,
Let's get it.
little top of the show stuff. Do you remember Cynthia Erivo, who's playing Elphaba in Wicked, and how she had a lot to say about the poster?
I don't remember this person at all.
She got angry because half of her face
Yeah.
was
I
was
must
covered
have
in
being
I
shadows.
erased her from my mind.
Dan, you can't do that.
I couldn't see your eyes, man. It's not my fault.
Who was it?
It's not my fault.
Wicked.
I'll say once again, Cynthia Erivo has the best voice on Broadway in theater, maybe of all time.
She
so
better.
she can do whatever the fuck she wants.
Okay.
She has recently
that way.
come out and spoken about the controversy that took place.
Okay.
She said that she probably should have called her friends before posting it.
True.
I will read her quote. It says, I think I'm really protective of the role. I'm just as passionate as, well, I think I'm passionate about it, and I know that the fans are passionate about it. And I think for me, it was just like a human moment of like wanting to protect little Elphaba. And it was like a human moment. I probably should have called my friends, but it's fine.
That sounds like some weird bullshit. I wanted to protect little
I like
Elphaba.
that.
Whatever.
Sometimes when you're playing a role, you feel very, very like, I don't know.
Okay, but anyway, and look,
Yeah, I wanna say
I can relate with posting without checking with my homies first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It happens.
It's important to check with your homies
Yeah.
first.
It
So
is.
another Wicked story we've got, if you want to.
Another wicked story.
Yeah, it's the Ariana Grande Elvira. We're a little bit late on this. This happened like October 18th. But it's
Right.
pretty good.
I'm in.
If you're able to open my doc.
Which one? Or you want Dan to do it?
I got
Yeah.
it.
Dan can do it.
That was a mess.
That was a mess. Okay, so Elvira. Do we know who she is? She's the queen of Halloween. She's a symbol that is pretty recognizable. She was a
This
TV
lady.
host.
I've never seen her in my life, but
You are
apparently everyone my
lying.
age wants
You're
to have
You
crazy
sex.
are
for saying
lying.
that.
I
There
don't know
is
who
just
she is,
no
and I don't
fucking
even find her attractive. I'll say
way
it.
that
That's
you do not
crazy.
know her. You were born in 1985, is that right?
I don't know who the fuck that is.
That's
Dan.
insanity to me.
She looks like the Addams Family mom. That's
Yeah.
like
She does look like that, but she's not. She's a different lady.
What is Elvira? Like, what is her thing?
She was a television host.
Yes.
She did a lot of like Halloween introduction. She would like introduce the film before a Halloween special.
That seems so niche. Why should I know who that is?
She's like
She was on
Angeline.
TV all the time, especially in Southern California. This is mostly why I'm surprised. I can understand maybe people who didn't grow up here not being familiar with her, but she was on television in Southern California, just appearing on random things all the time, my entire childhood.
Yeah.
I got no idea who this lady is.
Well, you're about to learn.
Well, you
quite a
missed
bit.
out,
Fair enough.
buddy.
All right.
So, a few weeks ago, Elvira grid posted an article that she screenshotted that took her quote that she said during a Q&A at Not Scary Farm. And if we open the post, I will read it.
Oh, it was this one.
That's
Actually,
her?
well,
She's got red
scroll
hair?
to the final.
Yes,
She's been lying her whole life.
I think people know that about her.
Yeah, just go to the final slide because
Gotcha.
it's a video.
Is my audio okay or is my mic away from my face again?
It was fine until you started touching it.
No.
Every time. Okay, final slide.
Yes.
Okay, so this is the video. Got
So
it.
yeah, she was asked about her worst celebrity encounter, and this is what she responded with.
We didn't have any donuts for her back.
I'll tell you briefly why she went. Okay, she came and she brought 20 guests.
She's talking about
She
Ariana
wanted
Grande.
21 tickets. We're like, okay. And we give her the tickets, and she comes backstage, and she asked if I could take pictures with all of her friends and relatives she brought. I take a picture with every single one of them. I sign autographs for every single one of them. Then I say to her, "Can we take a photo together?" And she goes, "No, I don't really do that."
Did she not say who it was?
It was Ariana Grande.
She said that?
She said that before they started filming.
Damn, she's airing her out.
So yes, she said this to not only a group of people at Not Scary Farm, but she took a written article about the situation, posted screenshots of that, and also included the video of her talking about it. So she wanted to let everybody
She's
know
soaking
that
in
this
the
happened.
moment. Is she just liking the attention? Is
She must be.
Is she a minor player these days?
Yeah, I mean, she's always going to be icon. She's queen of Halloween. She made a little 15 seconds for herself last week.
Okay.
You know.
So.
So you're also pointing out that she herself posted this on her own Instagram
her own
page.
Insta.
Right.
She wanted to create her own beef. I love a girl who takes things into her own hands. Her real name is Cassandra Peterson, by the way. It's not Elvira. She's best known for her Mistress of the Dark alter ego. She said in this, let's break down this video. She said in 2017, Ariana Grande requested tickets for herself and 20 of her friends.
That's a huge ask.
That's a huge ask.
Yeah, we did that to Oliver Tree once and didn't even come. His
Damn.
fault though. It was his
So
fault.
it was at one of her stage shows. She told a panel that she'd pose for photos and sign autographs for all of her friends and relatives, but that Ariana refused to pose for a picture in return and left before the performance even began.
What?
Yes. So she posted this for everybody to see. Obviously, it caused a stir online. Ariana Grande publicly commented on this post.
Mm-hmm.
She left a comment that said, "I am so disheartened to see this. I actually don't even remember getting the chance to meet you because I had an anxiety attack and to my memory left before the rest of my family. This was around 7 years ago. And at the time, I was really not great with being in public crowds or loud places. But if I'm misremembering this moment, I sincerely apologize for offending you so. Thank you for being so nice to my mom. She told me how lovely you were. She might have different feelings about that now, but I'll talk to her. Clearly, we all have our days. Sending love always. You'll always be our queen of Halloween."
She just fucking destroyed this lady.
She did. I think so. Let's talk about it for a second.
Hold
What
on,
does she
Ariana
mean?
was the one who there was a terror attack.
That's exactly what I'm bringing
So she was
up
dealing
right
with
now.
some crazy trauma from that.
7 years ago, Ariana Grande was dealing with the aftermath of the Manchester Arena bombing.
Yeah.
It was a suicide bombing in Manchester Arena. It happened May 22nd, 2017. And Ariana Grande put on a fundraiser the following week after the attacks. So Ariana Grande citing that this was 7 years ago, 2017. At the time, I was really not great with being in public crowds or loud places.
Understandable.
Understood.
Yeah.
Elvira saw this. She liked it. She pinned it. And we're all good.
She didn't respond?
No, she liked it, commented, moving on.
She commented moving on?
No. I said moving on.
She added the moving on.
She pinned the comment on her post.
Did she change
liked
the text? Because she's still calling her out.
No, she kept the post up.
It's right here.
Well, that's
I have
catty
it
as
up on the
fuck.
screen.
Yeah, I don't know why she kept it up. This caused some people to be like, what else has Elvira been a part of? And we found one more thing that was just like, Miss Clout Queen, I kind of love you. And it was in 2022, Kylie dressed up as her for Halloween. And she posted on Instagram. And Elvira went to TMZ and told them that it was very flattering for the Kylie Cosmetics creator to dress up as her. But it would have been even more flattering if she had tagged her, which she didn't do. She said she didn't get a heads up that Kylie was doing the costume, but she did the costume justice, and it was very flattering. While it sounds like Elvira was digging the shout out, she goes on to say the actual digital name drop would have been appreciated.
I'm sure it would have been.
And it wasn't. Even after she went to TMZ, Kylie, no, she did not.
You got it, dude, 4.4 million likes. You know how much that shit costs for a tag on her page?
Yeah, but she's imitating her. I can definitely see. I'm on Elvira's side on that one for sure.
On the Kylie, me
Tag
too.
my ass. Are you serious?
I'm
Let me think
on,
about that.
She's a public persona too.
Let me think about it.
Really?
I don't think Kylie's obligated to tag her.
Totally.
I don't
she
agree
is.
with that either.
I think it'd be
Fuck the
nice.
tag.
I see that it'd be nice, but
Yeah.
I don't think it's like to the point where you have to like go in public and blast her.
Right. She seems a bit dramatic.
Like I wouldn't say anything. Like I could understand being like, damn, I wish she tagged me. That sucks. But like then going and complaining about it publicly is kind of maybe a bit much.
It's so funny.
Like if you
with
gotta
my
you gotta
queen
tag
here.
everyone you dress up as. That doesn't make sense.
No, but it's not just like it's not like dressing up as a fucking Power Ranger or something. It's like this. She's another influencer.
She's not an influencer.
I mean, she
she's a
basically
60.
is. No, but
She's an actor, right?
She was like one of the first influencers.
she's kind of was an. She's
Okay,
a
wait.
part
Baby,
of
what
that
the fuck
generation
is
in the
happening,
90s.
bro?
Oh, this is my my
Goss.
ice pack. my ears got hot, so
Wait. Why is it shaped like a cone?
Oh, because it's.
You
I
look
know.
like you have a
When
little
I-
volcano
When I
on
wear it
your
at
head.
home, people call it my penis hat, but it's meant to be worn like this for headaches.
Oh, that's how it's meant to be worn.
Yeah, but I wear it like this, like a.
That's pretty cool. And there's little ice packs in it, or that whole thing goes in the
The whole
freezer?
thing is like an ice pack itself.
Ah,
It's like a
you
soft
pull it over your
material.
head. That's cool. I like that.
Yeah. I have like 3 of these in rotation at home.
Nice.
I think there's a couple in the freezer here. at our work.
Yeah, I took some home. I just
Yeah.
got this one remaining.
That's nice.
I said Shrek.
Shrek.
But yeah, I was gonna say she's
Wow.
a different generation, so I feel like Kylie may have overlooked that.
Yeah, and I appreciate a diva. I really do. You have to cross a certain line, and she hasn't crossed that line yet. She's still a good diva in my book.
If I was Ariana, I'd be pissed about that dumb post she did.
Yeah, it's a bit like late. It's also right on like Ariana's release of her Dream Come True movie.
I think Ariana would have had a clean win here if she had left the little digs out of it.
I thought the
Like,
digs were
and maybe
kinda
you could
funny.
say, yeah. I mean, it was kind of funny, but it made it seem the digs make it seem less sincere.
Yes,
too. You know what I
yes.
mean?
I agree.
Because if
thought
she
the
just
di-
straight up was like, "Listen, at the time, I had just gone through this really fucking traumatic thing, and I was totally socially anxious, and I'm sorry that I came across that way." That's just like a clean win right there.
Honestly, I'm not going to take anything from her because, first of all, Elvira is a giant fucking B word.
You are putting so much disrespect on Elvira right now. I cannot stand for this.
And second of
Don't
all,
do this, Ethan.
second of all, the comment about what other snide remark did you make other than my mom wouldn't have the same opinion anymore?
I don't remember meeting you.
I don't remember meeting you, and there's one other one too.
It was the
Something at the very
we all
end.
have our days.
Yeah,
I believe
something
Ariana
else.
Grande more after the digs. I liked it.
Me too.
Yeah,
I was like,
I didn't
yeah,
have a problem
I
with
believe
digs.
you.
She
All right.
earned the. You know what I mean?
Yeah, if you're gonna be like super genuine in the responses, you have to like hold your own a tiny bit.
She was she deserved to be
You'd
a
be
little
like,
catty.
bitches can't do this to me.
No.
Like, if you're gonna do this to me, I'm gonna come
But
back
also,
and
like,
I'm
think of
gonna
it.
be
You
a
go,
little bit nasty.
they're asking her, "What's the worst celebrity experience you ever had?" And then she comes out and tells a story about Ariana Grande was mean to me one time. It's like, really? I don't know.
Well, I mean, listen. You definitely would have told that story if like that was your experience meeting Ariana Grande. Are you serious?
But he would have told it like the next.
Because think about it from her perspective, not like, let's just give her the benefit of the doubt. She's unaware of the bombing situation that she just went through this traumatic thing.
Her careers just went through a bombing situation.
Who's?
Elvira.
Okay, that was a bit of a stretch.
No, it's not.
It's a rough one.
I mean, she's getting
Comes
a lot
around,
of
goes
attention.
around.
We're talking about Elvira in 2024. You know what I mean?
All right. So, what are you saying? More like Elvirus.
Yo.
Also,
Dan,
she's 72 years old.
Holy
She looks
shit.
great for 72, by the way.
72. That's pretty. Yeah, she's looking pretty good for 72. Yeah.
Yeah. So we have Aspyn Ovard divorce drama. It's
Well, hold on.
a little longer.
So weren't you going to say something about Elvira, Dan?
I was just saying, if we assume that she did not know, she's innocent, she didn't know that Ariana was in that state, and that somebody came to one of our live shows, asked for 20 behind the scene tickets, and then came in the back and made you take pictures with all 19 of their guests, and then you went to go take a picture with them, and they were kind of like, I can't do that.
I would blast them forever.
You would blast them forever, dude.
Yeah,
exactly.
forever.
So I understand where Elvira's coming from on this one. You know,
people are actually saying, Ethan, shut up and writing for Elvira. Dude, come on.
She is an icon. A lot of people love Elvira.
I don't
She's
even know who she is.
I'm shocked.
Okay,
that
well,
you don't know.
she's an icon. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it is what
you
it
don't
is.
get to decide that, Ethan.
That's right.
That's beautiful.
I'm not
Nate.
saying she's not an icon, but I am saying Ariana Grande.
Grande.
I respect so much because Ian loves her so much.
And me.
People keep saying she's an icon of what? You say she opens up for Halloween shows?
So she
an icon?
She is.
Yeah, I mean, she was kind of a pop culture icon in the 90s. She had that show, but she became very
What
well
show?
known. So she had a show where they would show horror movies, and she would do like the bumpers for it. So she would introduce it. It's kind of like, this is kind of like an old a dead format on television, but they used to do that where
It was
would
on
be
like K-Cal or one of those.
It'd be like a movie feature night, and there would be kind of like a host that would open
So
it.
she's
and-
like the Crypt Keeper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind
It's like a Vincent
of.
Price type.
Or like yeah.
So is the Crypt Keeper an icon?
Yeah, but she was very camp and she was very satirical and she was very self-deprecating with her humor. And let's face it, she was really hot.
No.
Okay.
Nah, she was hot.
Pull up a
dude,
picture
sorry.
of her when she was
Very hot.
she's beautiful. I'm not
Guys, that's the
twinkling.
15%
But let me
talking.
Let me see a picture of her back when Dan,
Well,
gay, dude.
Here's
Dan
the
was going through puberty.
yeah, exactly. I mean, this is the one that Kylie did. This is one of her more iconic photos. I mean, she's a babe. What can
Yeah,
I
I
say?
mean the cleavage is definitely out.
and she's very funny. Like
If I was-
she's
yeah.
very personable. She,
If I was going through puberty, that'd be enough to get my attention.
so you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
so
okay.
yeah. I mean, she then, because of that show, she would be a guest on like, just think like fucking like Hollywood Squares or like things like panel shows or whatever. Like,
Bro, you are not building her up.
I have never heard Dan glaze someone like this.
Hollywood Squares, Dan. I know what's going on.
I'm giving you an
She's
example.
not gonna fuck you, dude.
I'm giving you an example of why she was so well known in that era, because she would show up on whatever game shows.
All
or
right, we
other
love
things all the
Elvira.
time.
We love her. I support Dan.
She was randomly in some movies too, and I think she even had a movie. Like there's like an Elvira movie.
That was a perfect. Dude, by the way, I mean, give it up for the H3 TV gang over here. We got the Stingers. We got the Blips.
Oh, wow. You mean the K?
No, yeah, the KETH 101.
The KETH 101.
Nobody, no other podcast,
Action
no other
news.
show does what we do down here. Go ahead, Nate. Roll it. Nobody. Nobody. That was me and Ducky.
Aw. Elvira does have a movie. It's called Mistress of the Dark.
Yeah.
It's about her.
Also,
horror
Ethan, I know you have Peacock because you watch like that reality TV stuff.
Mm-hmm.
She's on Peacock. Check her out.
Okay, I'll look into it.
And there's fun little movies there, too.
I'll look into it.
Look into it. Look into it.
So we got more Goss.
Yeah, so we have another story. It has a lot of like media TikTok, so up to you if you want to.
Yeah, let's do it.
this
We have.
one?
Well, we probably have like another 20 minutes.
We have probably like 45 minutes left.
What?
Yeah. We're only at 2:40.
Oh, okay, great. Let's do it.
No, I'm seeing where. Oh, never mind. Go ahead.
Quiet.
Quiet.
Here we go. Coming back in 3, 2, 1, spin. Nice. That was solid.
That was. But you were looking.
Thank
You weren't
you.
looking at the camera. You were
That's
looking.
supposed to, right?
No, you're supposed to look at the camera.
Let's do a take
Okay, one
with.
more time.
What were you? What were you looking at?
I thought I was looking at the camera.
You were looking.
You were looking at your
yourself.
monitor.
Yeah, your monitor.
Hey.
Don't look there. Look at the camera.
I
Yeah, go
installed
again.
a second
All right.
monitor for
Wait,
Olivia.
AB, please.
Again, AB.
Jeez.
All right, and 3, 2, 1, spin.
No, you did it again. You looked at yourself in the preview. You did.
Okay, one more
Yeah,
time. One more time.
that's what I was saying. She has a new monitor now.
Girl, look at the lens.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
There it is.
There it is.
There it is. There you go.
Okay, so let's talk Aspyn Ovard.
Is this in the same doc?
Yes.
Further
So
down?
let's crash cut. Let's watch that first link.
Let's crash cut.
This is the first thing I saw with all this drama. Aspyn Ovard has been on YouTube for a long time. Like since I was in middle school.
What's the text say?
It says his mom
My
can't.
mom can't do what I can.
His mom can't do what
I
I
certainly
can.
fucking hope not.
So I was like, that's obviously about, I knew that she was going through a divorce, which we will talk about. She and her husband, now separated, his name's Parker. They've been together literally since I was in like middle school. She did like lifestyle content on YouTube. Like, do you remember Bethany Moda, like braid tutorials, that sort of time period.
Yeah.
She has always been with him. She's never been drama. So when I saw this, I was just like, what the hell is going on? And the caption is, let's read it.
His mom could never.
No, underneath.
Oh, underneath.
She might be a mama bear, but I am mother, is what she captioned that video.
Why is she going?
And I was like, we're going
What is
after
her
the mother.
mom obsession?
So yeah, let's talk about it.
Why is her genitals blurred?
Oh, it's
So
not
he
her.
must be excited.
There's a
You
man
can see his
underneath.
foot in the back.
Oh.
You can see she's grinding on
Oh, what?
Parker. She's grinding on Parker in this video.
Her ex-husband.
Yes.
Okay.
So I'm like, what the hell is happening? Now we have a little bit of an introduction of Aspyn and Parker. Aspyn gave birth to her third child very recently, a few months ago, maybe not even few. She filed for divorce right after giving birth to her third baby.
Oof.
And she posted this talking about how she's not going to talk about the drama. She's not going to talk about stuff, but she is getting a divorce, and people found out about it.
You see how I don't talk about my divorce online? Very demure, very mindful. You see how I considered my children and how it would affect them to have their family's personal information shared all over the internet? Very smart, very good mom. You see how those magazines and websites wrote articles sharing personal information that I hadn't shared yet when I had just given birth to a premature baby who was in the NICU? Very trashy, very tacky. See how I will continue to stay unbothered and not share anything to protect my peace. Very demure, very mindful, very cutesy, very peaceful.
So
she's upset with the media? Why is the media writing about her pregnancy?
just there are people speculating about her divorce, which we'll get to.
Okay.
Just people were made aware of the fact that she filed for divorce right after she gave birth to her third baby. And
Okay.
people were like, what the hell is going on? Speculating that someone cheated, someone's gay. And so she posts this just being like, I'm not going to be talking about my divorce.
Okay.
And then a few months go by. And it seems like something changed. And she's insinuating that when she posted that first video, she did not know what she knows now. And she had been betrayed. So
Well,
let's play that video.
Still ironic,
Pull it.
though.
Oh, a little
Hold on.
betrayal.
Still ironic, though, because she's like, I'm so demure. I don't discuss my family matters.
I kinda love it.
It affects my children, and I'm above that. And she's like, no, fuck that. 1 month later.
So the next
Fuck
video,
them kids.
the next video I have, she does talk about how she's not sure how much she wants to discuss, but she she just can't suffer in silence. Like she needs, which we'll discuss if you think that's moral. But
Okay.
let's watch this one.
My mom also stayed, and I consider myself to be so extremely fortunate to be in a position where I was able to leave. And I know that I said I wasn't really going to talk about this a lot, but the other day when I was feeling very cutesy and very demure, I didn't know what I know now. You know who did? Everybody else. Everybody else knew the whole time. I mean, I don't even know what to say. There is
Well, you're not saying much.
nothing that could have hurt me more. And don't worry, I do have therapy tomorrow. I'm starting therapy. I literally got on the phone consultation just to see if it was a good fit and whatever, and started bawling my eyes out the second she said tell me about yourself, what's going on? I don't even know how to navigate my life from here because I just don't know. It's kind of weird to see people's perspectives from the outside, because when you're sharing your life and you're living it, you see the whole thing, you see the whole circle. When you only put out certain parts of your life, I knew that I didn't share all of my life, and I really didn't share the negative parts of my life because I do like to have my privacy. When you see everything in your life because you're living it and then you only are putting out certain parts of it, it's hard to see what that actually looks like
Will you
and
pause
how
it
that's
really quick?
perceived from the outside.
Chat wants me to let you know that they are from Salt Lake City, Utah. They moved to LA very recently. Parker was LDS. I don't know if he's reconnecting with his religion, but she is not LDS.
Oh,
yeah, I didn't think she looked that glazed, to be honest.
So hold on. I'm assuming he cheated on her.
No.
What the fuck happened?
I'll tell you.
It's a mess.
I'll tell you.
What else could it be?
Yeah,
Okay.
right?
By the way,
Well, remember that
interesting-
first TikTok we watched?
She's very demure.
No,
It has
the
something to do
first
with her
one.
mother.
The one where we were
Or his
grinding.
boyfriend mother.
So I think it's an interesting editorial choice to be cutting strawberries during this too.
I think kind of beautiful.
They look delicious.
Yeah,
they
do.
look fantastic. Yeah, very
S
good.
tier, if I do say so
Yeah.
myself.
Should I continue?
Yes, sorry. I just wanted to let chat know that I'm with you.
Outside because you know everything. Does that make sense? Even if I knew that I wasn't posting like, oh, this certain issue's going on or whatever, like, I still know what's happening, so I can't see from the same perception of people from the outside looking in. So I'm like seeing these people like, oh, I thought like this was happening and like this is how it worked and whatever. I'm like, dang,
God.
I messed up by unintentionally making it look a certain way when it wasn't. Like, I guess that's kind of just what happens when you only share the highlights of your life. But point is, starting therapy, take back everything I said about not talking about it. I don't know what I'm going to talk about. I don't know what I'm going to say, but I feel frozen in my grief. I don't know.
All right, so let's watch the
What
next one.
possibly could upset her more than anything? What the fuck happened?
I know.
You could literally not guess what happened.
I know.
It's in fucking
Keep filming this and then starting over because
Okay.
Here she talks about she's not sure how much she wants to share, but how come? Why is
She's
she
teasing
sharing?
us.
Oh my God, and it's 2 minutes long. Just get
keep
on
filming
with
this
it.
and then
Don't worry,
starting
we're
over
getting there.
because I literally
Do not
don't know
rush
what
her.
to say
Okay.
and I don't know where to go from here. Seriously, like I don't even know. I don't know. I keep trying to decide like how much is too much to share, and obviously my top priority is my kids, but for me to just completely suffer in silence when I couldn't even have ever imagined that this would happen, which is actually hilarious because looking back now, I'm like, it's on me at this point for missing all the signs that were there. Like, just the fact
hold on.
She's just yapping, dude.
Everybody must assume that he cheated on her.
Yeah, and people were also assuming that he was gay, and she was debunking those rumors.
Okay.
Okay, so
okay.
we can stop watching that TikTok because I have the answers for you.
I don't mean to rush you. I'm
No,
I'm not
no.
annoyed.
I'm kidding.
I want to keep everybody intrigued.
You know what I was trying to. I don't respect Elmira, but her, I'm writing for her. For some
Elvira.
reason.
Elmira.
What I'm about to
Elmira.
pull up is a series of screenshots of Reddit comments on the Aspyn snark page. And these comments
She's
are...
Aspyn?
Her name is Aspyn.
Why the fuck? These snark
This
people
lady
need to
has
get
a
the
snark
fuck-
page?
She
Dude,
does.
These
Oh,
snark
who
people
the fuck
are
is this
such
person?
And
losers.
This account is named Outrageous Spray, and they seem to know so much private information about Aspyn and Parker.
Oh, the mom was on snark?
So everyone has come to the conclusion Aspyn seems to be allowing this theory to remain. We talked about she's debunked other theories. And based on stuff that we'll go through, like that first TikTok we watched where she's saying his mom can't do this, people have inferred, so this is all alleged, however, this is the inference everybody has made, is that this is her mother-in-law on Reddit.
That's horrible.
So let's go through. You want to read them?
It's too small. You read it. Go ahead.
Okay. Here, let me open
Can
it.
you? I can.
It's blurry for me on my screen because I have it at a different rate, but let me open it.
Would you like me to read it?
I got it.
Okay.
Trying to rest my voice a little bit.
So, first one. The subject is baby is born. The baby was born a couple of weeks ago. Not sure why she is lying about this. Her name is Elle. It turned out that the baby's name was Elle, and this was before she had the baby. Even if the baby has been born, Aspyn has made it clear all along this pregnancy that she won't be sharing. She's responding to a comment that she won't be sharing the due date and keeping it pretty private. So this isn't surprising. If anything, it's a good thing in my opinion, better than exploiting a newborn baby. And then Outrageous Spray said, absolutely. She just posts a lot of untruths about things in general. I'm sure everyone else does too. After all, that's what people want to see, a perfect lifestyle, not one filled with craziness. Baby L is doing fine, even being born so early. That's all that matters.
Wait, why does these people are nice. This is a nice snark
Yeah, this is a
page.
nicer snark page. But you'll see like with some of the upvotes and downvotes, like it's kind of
It's a mixed bag.
So people were saying proof of baby L being named L and the fact that they were born. And Outrageous Spray responded, truth is the only proof needed. Claiming truth doesn't make it true, someone said. And she said, don't need proof. Truth is on my side. Trust. Baby L is here. And someone said, it hasn't been confirmed what the baby's name is, girly. And she said, like I said, it is L. Why would someone lie? And then someone says, all of your posts are just stuff pulled out of your ass, which is, it seems true. However, everything turns out to be real.
Right.
And so, sorry, but they are true. Baby L is here. If it's true, you would have something to show for it. Someone said, like what? A birth certificate? Trust. They are true. She was born on the 13th of March and was in the NICU. And so someone posted in the snark, divorce, separation. Does anyone feel like something has to be up with their relationship? Which turned out this was she didn't post that, but she commented on it and said their new baby L was born a couple of weeks ago and Aspyn filed for divorce a couple of days ago. So it's a big mess.
So his mom is upset about the divorce?
His mom
seems to hate Aspyn.
A snarker for her.
Yeah.
That is fucking crazy.
And we've got more. We've got more. Don't even worry.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
She already had the baby a couple weeks ago. Her name is L. Aspyn is crazy.
Oh, man.
She had her on the 13th. Her name is L. You can believe me or not, it's the truth. Aspyn is not the person you see online and seem to admire so much. She is absolutely crazy and thrives on chaos. Her beautiful girls are the ones that will suffer.
This is nuts.
This is nuts. So they were talking about how she did IVF, and Outrageous Spray says, because she's a weirdo, wanted to make sure it was a girl. Then someone said, if that was the case, she would likely have done IVF with all three. Nope, just this one. She didn't want to chance having a boy. And so just there's more of her being crazy. Here she calls her crazy again.
Mm-hmm.
The baby was born on the 3rd. She really wants everyone to know that L is here. Baby L is here.
Right.
She left the baby with P in St. George, went on her mini vacation without them. She's just airing out all this shit.
She is a prolific snark poster.
Yeah.
Like, she is on there.
She's giving herself away. Like, nobody could possibly know this information that wasn't, like, close.
Yeah.
She goes, yep, she sure does put on a fake persona. She is seriously unhinged, needs to be medicated. Maybe she is. If so, she needs more. Her fans would be shocked if they ever saw the real Aspyn. Thank God her girls have their daddy.
It's so obvious.
Literally.
Her dad is the best.
Baby wasn't with her on vacay. She left them all with P in St. George.
I hate her. She didn't even wish me happy Mother's Day.
That must be it.
Daddy.
Yeah, she has a lot of shit to say about her.
Okay. Wow. Yeah, this is...
The fact that she thought she would be able to get away with this is so boomer.
So funny.
It's totally such a boomer move.
Yeah.
So while all of this speculation is rising, Aspyn posts a TikTok of her sitting on Parker's lap while they're broken up.
Oh, God.
And apparently Ken Urich is like someone who got back on
That's
someone
him?
who was just disastrous.
Why does he look like the kid from the Star Wars prequels?
Yeah, he does have
Anakin?
The little kid?
Yeah. Okay.
You mean the older, like, DUI version, right?
Well, either way, the
Yeah.
face is the same.
Listen, baby, I know I was a...
Oh, what happened?
You'd have to be...
Oh, is it because of the music?
Yeah.
Oh, it's just it's a viral TikTok sound.
Got it.
Just know that she's sitting on her ex's lap there, and people are like, okay, so it clearly is not about Parker. I think it's about the mom. People thought it was about the mom. Think it's about the mom still. And then in this next TikTok that she posts, she tells her fans to be nice to Parker because they don't know the full story. And so this furthers the theory that it's about the mother-in-law. And then we'll get to the cherry on top, which is the grinding
So,
and everything.
feeling a little bit better today. It was a very rough week, as you guys saw. But everybody has been so, like, just reading your messages and stuff, and, like, the comments from people have just been so supportive and so nice when I was, like, so low. I'm stressed because people have sent me such thoughtful, like, nice messages or things of them going through similar situations. And even like without having all the information, just like a divorce or whatever it is. And it's stressing me out that I have not like been able to reply to everyone, because I really appreciate people taking the time to send me stuff like that. But anyways, obviously we have kids together. And like I said before, if you see him around, if you see him in the background of something, whatever, we have kids together. Also, he's not gay, you guys. Wish that's what it was, to be honest. There's nothing I love more than a gay man. That would have made me stay. Also say, I don't think
Even
I've
your
ever been cheated
husband?
on. To my knowledge, I never have. That's all I'm going to say. I've really been thinking about my kids a lot, and I just do not even know how to like share certain things that I'm going through, still maintain like the level of privacy for my kids. So I just don't know exactly like what this looks like. I think I kind of just have to go day by day and like see how I feel. Like today I feel really good. It's because I took a weed gummy. That's why. You know that it's bad if I feel like I need to do that, because I have not been sleeping. But what I will say is, trust me when I say, just be nice to him. If you're going to say anything, just be nice. Trust me.
She got to just spill the beans.
I know. So she kept posting like funny like TikTok sounds alluding to her divorce, talking about just like getting back with your ex being messy. And Aspyn's mother-in-law, whose Instagram is now private, but people caught that she posted this on her story while Aspyn was like on a spree of posting videos.
Is that an AI
So she has the sound is the song that goes like, "Are you dumb da dum 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 da dum dum?" And it says, "Stop! Mama Bear is coming out. Stay tuned."
Hold on. Her mother-in-law posted this?
Yes, her mother-in-law posted this to her Instagram story. And it says, "Would you like to hear my side of the story? Yes, no."
Hold on, but people didn't even know that she was talking about her yet.
People assumed that the Reddit theory was like going rampant in her comments.
Okay.
Yeah. And people had kind of, Aspyn didn't put a halt to it, and it was the biggest theory. So people were like, yeah.
That's an AI bear for sure.
For sure. So in response to Mama Bear, Aspyn posts the TikTok of her grinding on Mama Bear's son.
Yeah.
Mama's bear. Baby bear.
I see what you're
Why
going
is
for there.
he allowing himself to be used in this feud?
Sounds like Mama's kind of crazy.
But even still, like, damn.
Yeah. So do
still
we want to
laughing
watch
at
that
this
video again
post,
now
dude.
with all the context?
I feel like he's behind these two, or between these two ladies, and he has no say in anything. He's just like, oh,
Yeah.
what's happening? What's
Oh
happening?
my god.
Maybe, yeah.
I guess, yeah, if like it is a betrayal if you find out that your mother-in-law hates you so bad and like your husband was never really defending you.
Yeah,
I mean, who's
yeah,
to say that he wasn't?
Well,
Sounds like he wasn't.
that's not fair because you don't. If your mom is saying horrible things about your spouse, you don't want to convey that necessarily and hurt their feelings.
That's true.
You know.
Yeah, I wonder actually. But what about when your mom is crazy and like posting about it? Do you think he knew that she was like
On Snark, no
yeah.
shot.
Okay, good.
No way.
Yeah. If we want to pull up her response.
Well, the first response is the first video that we
Yes.
saw, right?
Yeah.
So just
Now with
to keep
context.
now with context, she posts this.
She might be Mother Bear, but I am Mother is the caption. And his mom can't do it. I can.
And she's grinding on his foot?
No, she's grinding
No,
on
no.
him, and you can see his foot in the back.
I see.
Yeah.
What is blurred?
His hard dick.
No shot.
Yeah, shot. For real.
She posted his dick?
She censored it herself.
Wait, what do you mean? His dick is tiny then?
No, it's under his pants.
It's just a bulge. Or
Oh,
whatever,
okay, so
but
she-
it's just like very lewd.
Play it again.
Who would be expecting Shrek?
Okay.
Yeah, that's
all right. Okay.
It's kind of nuts to post that.
All right. Well, I'm happy. You know, it's her husband and the father of her kids. I'm glad that they are you know, rekindling their romance.
They were at the same Halloween party, so it seems like they're still friendly, which is good.
That's more than
in
friendly.
More
What do you
ways.
mean?
She also posted this TikTok talking about boy moms and how they're fucking crazy.
Oh.
She's getting a little more comfortable.
That's a big
I don't know why they do
generalization.
what they do. There's something about them. Not all of them. Not all. But a lot of them.
What? Boy moms?
Some boy moms are fucking nuts. Sorry.
Sorry. I mean, just.
Well, probably because you're involved with boys, so you get more crazy
need more
mom
moms.
energy from
I've
there.
actually never met a mom that didn't like me, so.
So then what's your problem with boy moms?
Yeah, what's the deal?
I mean, I'm able to see patterns. I'm still charming.
Hila's a boy mom.
Well, that's
Yeah,
not what
Hila's
it
different.
means. It's a mom that's like really hypes up their son. It's huge in the Latino community where if there's like any boy and multiple daughters, the boy would get all the love and the girls would kind of be like
But
It's
super.
like a-
They'll be super strict on the girls. Like they have to be more ladylike. They have to clean. They have to cook. And then the boy just comes in and the mom will come and feed him and all that and coddle them basically.
Yeah, or the moms that are like, you have to be a better like woman than me in his life. Like that type of mentality where it's like nobody is good enough,
You're not
for,
good
my
enough for
son.
my son.
I want to kiss my son. Like
Yeah, okay.
that exists sort of sometimes.
Okay, all right.
So what's the reasoning for the divorce?
So it seems to be it's unconfirmed, but it seems to be the mother-in-law.
So hold on. If the mother-in-law was bad enough that she's divorcing him, then why is he now he's like fully on board with her
So
side?
I wasn't sure if I was going to talk about this. There was a Reddit blind item that was, I'm going to remain vague about it, that was posted to the Snark that was hypothesizing that one of their kids was sick. And they had a lot of evidence, and a lot of people were speculating that maybe the mother-in-law had different ideas than Aspyn for treatment or something. But that's all I'm going to say because it was a Reddit
Why
blind
would you get
item. And I
divorced?
don't
Because
want
your
to.
mother-in-law's a bitch.
Well, mother-in-law is talking about you online, hating you. It's
Why
like
would you divorce
how do
your
you feel
husband
that
for
type
that?
of animosity?
Because the husband's siding with her.
But he's clearly not. She's grinding on his foot, doing mama bear memes.
Well, having sex with and siding with, I feel like.
We don't know what was going on that night.
So hold on. Well, what's Mama Bear's response?
Mama Bear went private on Instagram.
because she
Yeah.
got had. People
Yeah.
know it's her now, so she had to go.
I wanted her
incognito.
response.
I know. Well, it's all developing, right? This is like a saga.
Yeah,
that we're in
well,
the midst of.
I'll come back to you guys when.
We'll need an
when
update.
I have
That's all
more.
updated.
Well, actually, we can top it off with this is my favorite one that she's posted. She says that one day her kids are going to watch that TikTok and say that she ate grandma up.
Her saying that she doesn't want to get her kids involved in all of this, and now she's like, my kids are gonna dunk on grandma.
I fear I might be going crazy. And I think that I'm okay with it. I think the reality is that I truly am a shell of a human, and I think that I will be for a long time, if not forever. The grief from that is definitely going to come in waves for me, but I don't want to talk about it all the time. And I also feel like what has worked well for me before when I'm just navigating something new is like figuring it out and then talking about it later, which is kind of what I did when I decided I was okay with like having an alcoholic drink or like taking a gummy or something, or what I would have liked to do with my divorce in the beginning if it hadn't been posted about before I talked about it. But so that is very deep to me in real life to actually deal with that and navigate that. But making funny TikToks is just funny. People are like, oh, this is for the views and the money. Guys, I don't need the money from this. I really don't. Normally,
she
I
rich?
don't ever,
What's her deal?
ever like.
Oh yeah, she's been a big content creator forever.
For real?
For
She's one
real.
of the OG kind of.
But like, is she still popular on YouTube?
She still garners a lot of views on TikTok. Let's see her numbers on YouTube. But yeah, no, she's still pretty popular. I still hear her name.
Okay. Nice.
Read or look at anything about myself online because normally if someone is posting something about you, it's
Yeah,
like
she
probably
posts
not
vlogs.
nice, but there's a lot of supportive people making videos, so I am on Aspyn Ovard TikTok. No, this is not like a PR stunt. Like life is just not that serious to me. When I say that, I don't mean like getting divorced and being sad. Like that is literally, I'm traumatized. It always feels better to laugh. And I know that when my
Live, laugh,
girls
love.
grow up, and
So
if
true.
they see any of these videos, you're gonna be like, Mom, you were an icon. Mom, you slayed. Mom, you ate grandma up with that one post. I love that for them. I'm gonna keep on doing it. It's on my shirt. No. And if you don't like it, you don't need to be here. But I know that most of us, like, we get it. There's the girlies who get it, and the girlies who are digging way too deep into it and thinking way too deeply. But the girlies who get it and know me, just know I love you.
Okay.
New beach
Love
house.
you.
Okay, girl, I see what's up. House tour of my new dream beach house. New dream
doing pretty
beach
decent.
home.
She's still popping.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I know if you're doing like this kind of beauty mom shit, you make a ton of money.
True.
She's always been really good at it.
Okay, girl, get your bread, get your cheddar. You don't need no Mormon man.
It's so true.
That church don't need 10% of your earnings.
It's so true.
You know what I mean? I wonder how they work that out. Because if he's Mormon and she's not, I'm not paying the
He wasn't
church.
practicing when they were together.
Okay.
I don't think he's practicing now, but I don't know what's happening if he's
That
like
may have been
reconnecting with his family or
Part of the tension.
Yeah, that's
if he
what
left the
I'm-
church for this girl, it would explain why the mother-in-law hates her.
Okay, that's very...
Why is that so upsetting to you? Are you okay?
I just don't understand the divorce part because if he was siding with her over something so heinous, like I'm not bringing him back home to grind on him.
I think that was an old video. Was my
No,
assumption.
I don't think so. Because she said like, "Let me have fun." Like, I've never been through a breakup before in a later TikTok.
Are we sure it was him?
Yeah.
In my opinion, it might be the lack of action from the husband. Because if your mom is talking shit about your, partner, you expect them to say something at least. So if he's not saying anything, even if he's not choosing sides, just allowing it to happen. is crazy.
Disappointing, but divorcing, leaving your kids, breaking your family up.
We don't know the extent because maybe like the bullying that was taking place online was happening in real life too, like at the dinner table, and he like didn't speak up.
I guess we just don't know.
Yeah.
There's a big question mark there.
And if we do find out, I'll let you know.
I'm just having trouble like connecting the dots between like them still hooking up
Mm-hmm.
and him doing something so horrible that they got a divorce. We'll see.
We will see.
We're watching.
Mm-hmm. Eyes open.
We'll be watching.
She should just tell us what happened.
I would love that. She should call into this podcast.
Yeah, break it here, right here on this show.
Aspyn, you're always invited.
I've always been a huge fan. Do it here.
For real. We love you. I actually have always been a huge fan.
How do you know it's him by his foot?
It's him. She talked about it in TikToks following up. She was like, "Let me have fun. I've never been through a breakup before, even because they've been together since high school."
How does that prove it's him?
No, she's responding to comments being like, "Girl, are you guys friendly? Like, what's going on?" Because people also commented on the TikTok that she posted where she's sitting on his lap. And she's like, "You guys can't you can't expect him not to be in my content. And also you have to know that the problem isn't with him."
Okay. The problem's not with him. Why divorce? That's a serious fucking move, man, to break your family up with young kids.
Yeah.
I think he must have sided with the mom. That's my assumption.
Theory.
Men never stand up to their mothers. That's not true. That's just not true. Come on.
you resent that.
I guess I don't know how common is it though when your mom is beefing with your significant other. Like that's just like a dumb situation. Like your mom's probably an annoying fuck to begin with. If she's creating a problem with like your significant other, it's like, Mom, just deal with it.
That AI bear story is the funniest mom boomer thing I've ever seen in my life.
But if she's posting on Snark, that's just like unforgivable.
True.
Yeah, that's
sick.
psycho.
That's just
Yeah.
demented, sick shit, dude.
I like the idea of looking up like angry mama bear in AI and then seeing what it spat out.
Yeah.
All right, very good. And that's
Yay,
the
and that's
talk.
Goss talk.
That's Goss talk.
Oh
Wait,
my
one more for the
gosh.
road. One more for the road.
Can we change the name to Oh My Gosh?
I like that.
Oh my God.
What happened?
Oh. Oh well.
Oh my
Oh my gosh.
I will vote.
Oh my gosh.
I will vote for Donald Trump. Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
I will vote for Donald Trump. The people go out to vote, no fear no more.
Don't fear no more.
Vote for Trump.
Vote for Trump.
Vote for Trump. If you wanna keep America great, vote for Trump. Let's do it. I vote for Trump.
This is insane. Oh.
Oh, I like that.
We got some more top of the show time, or are we wrapping it up? What are we doing here?
We're right on that. We're in the borderland zone here where we don't have enough time for a big story.
Let me say first that tomorrow.
Yes.
At about, we're going to try to start at 5 p.m.
It's the 6th.
About 5 p.m.
Okay, so it's
about 5 p.m.
Ethan, we'll be starting at 5.
Can we listen?
Hey,
I don't know. I'm not acknowledging the wink. Dan, you fuck! I don't know what you're trying to imply. You coward! Is there something in your eye? AB, you got the medical kit? Dan has something in his eye.
I'll look for it.
He's not okay. Can we check the flight logs for Dan? We'll be starting at approximately 5 p.m. for live coverage of this historic election.
Wow.
Let's go. The first woman president. Let's get her in there. She's going to do great.
I think so too.
She's going to be a great prez. And I'm here for it. And I hope you guys will be here for it too. I know there's lots of other people doing coverage, but I'll tell you what, nobody's going to have the level of analysis, the laughs, the jokes, the good times.
that part might be true.
The thing is, it's a long night. You know, you don't want to listen to some stiff losers talk about data all night. Like we gotta
mix it up a little bit.
Yeah. So come watch it with us. And that is a replacement, by the way. So we won't be doing our normal episode on Wednesday. We're doing that episode tomorrow for your viewing pleasure tomorrow evening. But I have a feeling we'll be live for a while. It's going to be a long night probably. So join us, won't you?
Please. I have a super chat here from Miriam Hernandez who said, my mother-in-law tried to kill me. Shruggy emoji.
Now that's...
I believe her because her last name is Hernandez. That most likely happened.
You want me to read off some more?
I got
we
a
take
note
off?
from Rosanna.
Oh.
Mrbeast wasn't the CEO. It was his cousin James Warren.
Oh, he
James
lists
lived with
himself
him for a
publicly.
while, and Jimmy worked to clone himself so that James Warren knows exactly what Jimmy would do in every situation. So he cloned himself onto his cousin, who now has been, I guess, fired for being incompetent.
I love Rosanna.
Publicly, Mrbeast listed himself as the CEO of the company, but
Okay, so I don't know what-
that might not have been true. I don't know.
On the filings, if it says he's CEO, then that's...
No, not filings. I'm going off of like on LinkedIn and stuff.
LinkedIn works for me too.
Yeah, I don't think that's super official.
Well, if he wrote CEO...
He did.
It's his business.
Right.
All right, enough.
Can I say on your Instagram post you promoted election fraud or voter fraud?
Yeah.
You said
No, it's not fraud. You can
said
vote once per
today
day.
and tomorrow. You didn't say or.
No, it's not fraud.
That's fraud, dude.
You
can't vote today
twice.
and tomorrow. It's either or.
It's not fraud if you vote once per day. You get one vote per day.
That is not how it works, Ethan.
I've always been doing that. What do you
One
mean?
vote per day keeps the doctor away.
I thought it was one vote per day in the week leading up to the election.
Has
That's the
no
saying.
basis in reality, sir. Not even a
Well,
little
I
bit.
must have been doing voter fraud this whole time. Then.
I guess so. Oops.
Listen, if you can vote today, especially if you're in a swing state, if you can vote today, and then if you can also vote tomorrow, it'd be helpful.
That's
it
not-
would be voter fraud, which would be a felony.
Go vote. Can you change that to say once?
Go vote. Once.
Thank you.
per day.
No.
Vote once per day.
Take the graphic off the screen now. Thank you.
All right. Well, I mean, I don't know. If maybe you go to mail in, you vote with that one, and then you go in person and be like, I didn't get my mail
It
in.
will invalidate both votes, and you'll have 0 votes at that point.
How do you know that? You think these people are competent enough to be invalidating votes? You know what I mean?
That's fraud.
I know a dude who voted 10 times in the last election.
Was it you?
Yes.
Shouldn't have done that. In California too, it wasn't even close here.
Yeah,
it really
just like
didn't benefit
smuggling
anybody.
tramadol. I just like to risk my life for nothing. I'm kidding, of course. Feds do not vote twice. Or 3 times for that matter. What the hell? Ely just walked in with a stack of cowboy hats.
Yo! No
What
way!
the hell?
Why do you have a stack of cowboy
I was
hats?
just looking in the shelves and look how many cowboy hats you
Yeah.
have here.
Oh, that's just, I mean, some of those don't qualify as cowboy hats,
Okay.
technically. Some of them are just straw hats, but some of them are. Like that one's a fedora,
Was
right?
that a Panama hat? Panama Dan hat?
No, it's like the Pharrell hat.
Yeah. That's like too cool.
That one's
pretty
that's a
cowboy.
Oh, that's the
Yeah.
classic one I used for the sketches originally.
Yes, that's a good one. That's a good one.
I just saw it at the shelves. I was like, oh my god, ooh, gold mine.
Gold mine.
Oh my god.
That one is Panama Dan's.
Oh, classic.
Yeah. That's the Panama.
Panama
one.
Ila? What are you doing here?
Yo.
Okay, cool.
By the way, I guess it won't happen at the earliest on Friday? Or when? You're gone for a while. When are you coming back?
I'll be back Monday.
So you won't be back till next week?
Yeah.
I guess we're going to have to
And I
wait till
just-
next week for Twilight.
Oh.
I could maybe do a call in. Also,
Nah,
I
we'll
just
do it
saw
on
another
Monday.
stupid
We'll do it on
fucking post on
Monday.
the subreddit that I may need to defend myself from. So.
Oh my god.
We'll do it on Monday.
I
We'll do
opened
it
the
on Monday.
floodgates.
We got a long week
To
here.
cloud
We got a
goblins.
special week.
It was a stupid story about a fan we met at Universal, and they said they had a bad interaction with us. But now I just saw another post.
Wait, what?
Shut up.
Yeah.
What? Tell me.
You're not being serious.
I swear to God.
But
From
but
the
they're
same
being
person?
serious?
From
or
a
they're-
different person.
About you?
A different person.
Are they being silly? They must be being silly.
I think they want to call into their favorite show at this point.
What are
Ew,
they
it's
saying?
long.
Well, they're more than welcome.
Are they unhappy with them?
I didn't read all of
Why
it.
are you holding out, AB?
Yeah, what's
It's
going
going,
on?
going. It's you
Just
guys-
send it.
Okay, hold on one sec.
Here, I'll send it.
Just send it.
Oh my god.
It's long.
It's like 2 pages long.
Hold on, let me read this shit. What the fuck is this the same person?
That's not.
No, it's a different person.
That
This
photo's
person is
fair.
not being serious.
I think this person's trolling.
Yeah. They're being silly. You don't it has 0 comments, man. How'd you even get to this?
Well, I usually search by new, like when we're about to end the show, to see if there's any updates.
Well, that's good.
Like someone found when you were telling the Steiny story.
I mean, look at the picture they included. They're doing a goof. To preface, I'm a long-winded girly. Okay. God, this is a lot of info.
We can tell.
Yeah, that's a lot of text.
AB blank.
They gave us each like a
Like a review?
follow up, yeah, of meeting us.
Oh, this is the person with the Howie tattoo.
Oh my god!
I signed her leg and she tatted it.
Oh, so
I
this is
remember
real.
that.
Then what is AB being snubbed?
He's just,
He is being snubbed.
AB's is just blank.
Okay, I gotta read this.
Wow.
Usually we're the ones standing until fans tell us, which was my experience, except it was AB seemingly telling the crew to leave despite them being engaged and talkative with fans.
We had to clean up the stage.
I mean,
remember
AB
this.
was probably the only one trying to do is,
Yeah.
actually get the work
yeah, they
done.
said too that I was driving a box truck like a madman. Yeah, I was working. Sorry.
Well, also at the Greek, they literally were like pulling fans off the stage. I don't know if you remember when they were like being crazy.
Dude, I had to scream at a security guard to stop that.
They were like
he
getting
like
violent.
slammed some
Yeah.
little girl.
The crew at the Greek
So
were such assholes.
they say I went
Yeah.
to the live show at the Greek, drove from Dallas through the night because my plane tickets fell through due to an airline issue. Since I wanted to make the most out of my 45-hour round trip, I thought I'd stand around for like 5 other people who were for a meet and greet with the crew if they were open and willing. The whole present crew connected. Zach, Olivia, Lena, Love, the Hawk, Avery came out genuinely excited to meet us. I'm to meet the very underwhelming crowd of like 5 fans. Only 5 fans.
Well, I think this was like really late at the very.
I'm
very
just
end
saying
of the
that's
night.
easy to accommodate 5 fans.
But I will say this: I am literally always the last one. Like I love meeting the fans, but I don't think there's been a live show where I haven't been the last one. If I didn't have to drive somewhere else for work, I'm just saying.
Let's hear
Excuse
her
me?
out.
No, Dan, you're
Excuse me.
Dan, you're working. I'm not working. I'm mingling with people while you're breaking your back. I know you're there the longest working, but
You're saying
while you're inside
stick around
working, I'm
to
outside.
schmooze.
You're saying you schmooze the
Yeah,
longest.
yeah,
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So he's not. It's not a competition.
chill out.
Dan. So AB is okay. So let's see. Crew super talkative and engaging. At this point, I didn't want to pull away because I was scared they were being nice and I didn't want to overstay. So AB is right about them wanting to linger and chat, but AB seemed very uncomfortable when he walked out. And the crew was chatting with fans. He seemed super tense and high-strung. Not criticism, just observation. Trying to get the crew to stop talking to people for them to leave, but the crew sort of politely ignored his efforts and kept talking.
I
This
don't
sounds.
know.
This sounds.
I remember-
Are they joking
This
or not? I
sounds
was like, I really
legit.
don't know.
I do remember this, and I do remember that we had stuff we had to do.
That's what I assume must
Yeah.
happen because AB.
He's never a buzzkill.
He's serious
if he doesn't
about
have
work,
to be.
which is good.
Yeah.
I appreciate.
We had to
Either
be
way,
out of the
though, I
venue
wouldn't
at a certain
interrupt. I
time.
wouldn't interrupt them unless someone told me to.
This is hilarious, by the way.
It's probably my fault. I was probably like, we
Where
gotta
the
get that
fuck
fucking
are
truck
they?
out of here.
You're
Tell,
like,
where the
where
fuck
are you
is everybody?
guys?
Let's get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, AB.
He may have just been the messenger.
There's no shot that AB wasn't doing this in the interest of everybody else.
I remember it was, the Greek, they were very, they wanted us out of there.
I honestly just assumed they had something to do, which is probably true, and he's scared they'll lose track of time. Something else happened, or he's just awkward. And he doesn't know how he's being perceived. To credit, Lena took a pic with me, and I asked if AB would be okay with him being in the pic with us. I totally would have respected him saying no, but he did say yes.
Oh, okay. So now that we got like tangible evidence or details, I said yes. Okay.
Which I appreciate, despite it being seemingly to me and the rest of the group of fans talking, that he came across as sketchy. Another girl's world, not mine. They said you were sketchy.
What, that he was gonna like rob them or something?
You were wearing like a gladiator costume.
I wouldn't even be embarrassed by this. This is pretty epic.
No, I'm not embarrassed.
This is awesome. This is awesome. He was also driving a box truck for the show, and the way he was driving it made people nervous.
I was trying to run people over.
Did you ride? No, this is all accurate information.
Yeah, AB
It's
actually
dovetailing. Earlier in the show, somebody wrote how they ran into the crew at Universal and that they felt AB snubbed them. So this is dovetailing
Big
off
accusations.
prior reports about AV being a diva in person. But he did take a photo with them, but apparently he's driving the box truck, made people nervous. Someone joked he was probably
Get the
intentionally
fuck
trying to
out of
get
the
in
way.
an accident to stage it and save the day. Not sure how many actors were present. We'll update if more evidence comes forward. Aside from that, for any curious people, that waiver on the consideration slow to approach side, wondering if the person...
Wow, and then everybody got a review. This is great.
This is very detailed. Is it generally comfy with meeting fans, not wanting to intrude? Here's my experience, what you could expect if you randomly meet a crew member, friends of the show in the wild. Olivia, wow! Believe it or not,
Sorry.
even more smiley and cheerful and beautiful in person.
Wow.
Glowing.
A glowing human.
You'll walk away feeling like you met literal sunshine and rainbows. If we need a happy boost, she's our girl.
Wow.
That is so nice.
That sounds like a 10.
Thank you.
Lena got wow.
A double wow.
Whoa.
Honestly in awe of how effortlessly gorgeous and warm, hearted she is. Truly comes across as the most patient woman in the world. Yeah, I know she works for Ethan.
Wacky
Crazy,
face.
smiley face, quirky, kind, gentle, and very genuine. Zach, nice watch. That dude fucked.
That dude fucks,
To be
dude.
honest, Zach was the highlight for me, and I wasn't expecting that.
Oh.
When he agreed to take a photo, I asked if he could make sure to get my prolapse tattoo in it. He went, "Oh, it's you." And look, I just random grateful weirdo that loves crazy art and tattoos. So I'm saying genuinely excited and pumped. When he saw the Howie tattoo, was so effortlessly kind. Golden retriever energy, very humbling. Happy and wholesome.
Wow.
I reminded
All
him.
this from a
This is
10-second
long.
interaction.
I reminded him I posted that I wanted to tattoo Zach Lewis live at the Roxy, which he actually seemed to think was really cool on the pod. I asked him if he wanted to sign it on my leg, and it sounds like you did do that. Said thank you, yada yada. This is a really long review of you, Zach. I might have to yada yada.
Yeah, it says 11 out of 10.
11 out of 10 is the rating.
Wow.
Oh my God.
Breaking the scale. Where does it say 11 out of 10?
Near the end there. I see it right in the middle.
Oh,
11
here.
out of 10 experience.
AB blank. Damn.
Just
That's
fucking
me.
I mean, he
bodied,
took a
bro.
photo with you. He took a photo with you.
Bodied.
That's crazy.
He's trolling.
This-
He's trolling.
This is
No, this is legit.
I swear,
This is
and
real.
I'm not just saying this to gas up AB, I've never seen him be anything but amazingly gracious with
No.
anybody who goes up to him.
Thank you, Olivia.
Absolutely.
Well, I'm just saying there's some anecdotal evidence piling
No,
up.
when I was a fan, AB was always super nice to me.
Oh.
He actually got me on the bus tour with Avery.
That's so nice.
Now
Thank
you're
you,
not
Nate.
you're not a fan anymore, Nate.
Now he's a friend.
Anyone
Nah, he's
else
a
have any
friend.
good AB stories?
AB is always kind, and
kidding.
by the way, like I said, I will defend him immediately. If he was curt, it's because time was a factor.
I've never seen AB not be nice.
Yeah, he loves it. AB loves
Thank you,
it.
thank you.
Yeah.
No, I'm
You have no reason.
I'm
to be.
enjoying that shit.
No.
Yeah.
This is nice lore, though.
Avery, yeah, it's very fun. Avery, sweet, pure angel. He seemed surprised I asked for a photo with him. I told him it's great when he pops up on the show. I hope maybe he'd have a spot after Cam left. He said, "Oh, really?" But it's okay because Nate is awesome. Love, very sweet, very demure. Love was great, soft-spoken and kind. The Hawk,
even-
man,
I
just
didn't
a
even
cool.
meet them, and
the
they're
Hawk got a
complimenting me.
review.
The Hawk got a way more detailed
Wow.
review than Love.
AB didn't get anything. Man, just a cool ass person. Such a fun dad. I sent some my H3 poster too, and he was more than happy. Jimmy Lee. The literal visual manifestation of watching a super high toddler play pretend pop star paparazzi as his photographer acts the parent trying to reel him back.
Okay.
Natalie and Emerald. Who's Emerald?
The rock people.
Oh,
Oh,
The
yeah,
G.
they're the sweetest.
the rock people. Wow, this person's really a
It's right in the
fan.
name, dude.
Yeah, you're right. I should have known. The girlies from the Rock episode. I stood outside with them, and after talking, I said they looked familiar. And then they had that oh my God moment. The Gem Girls, so sweet.
They are literal
They're very
gems,
sweet.
dude.
They are.
Well, there it is, AB. If you guys have any other AB horror stories, start sending them
Yeah,
in.
go for it.
That's funny. That's so funny.
Security literally wanted to kick me out at the Crater Clash because of how many H3 fans
I believe
were
you.
like coming down.
Yeah, where are they? I
I don't know where you guys
at.
at.
That.
They left.
All right, listen.
We gotta go.
We had so much fun. I'm very excited for tomorrow. I look forward to it.
So are we planning on drinking?
You can. I'm not going to.
I will.
My suggestion, I mean, first of all, the short answer is yes.
I
Second,
liked your suggestion in the chat.
You like that?
Yes,
So
I
I,
don't know
think
if
we
you
need to
said
have
it.
champagne
Yes.
and we need to have whiskey.
Yes, champagne if we wins.
If Kamala wins, we're popping that champagne.
Yep.
Whiskey
If it goes
it's a
another
rough
direction, we're gonna need that whiskey.
night. Yeah. I think that's perfect.
Drink every time a steak goes blue.
Oh, there's
Oh, that's
50
good.
states, brother. I mean, that is a funny idea.
I wasn't planning on drinking, but I guess I will. I don't know. I do
Don't
once
feel
per year.
pressured into it.
Once per year.
It's probably-
during the bonanza, the subathon.
Well, we were planning on doing that relatively soon, so if you want to save it,
My body can only handle drinking once per year.
well, maybe don't drink then. Maybe just drink it if we have the celebratory drink, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It'll probably be good if you're...
What kind of food should we get? I mean, pizza's obvious, but
Pizza's obvious.
I'm over pizza, dude.
oh, you didn't show me the steak you got for.
I forgot I brought food, so I didn't.
Oh, I didn't know
Oh, you never got it.
Yeah.
Oh.
I got it. I didn't know you wanted to see it.
You got it.
Yeah.
You- He got a side of steak. He didn't get the
Was it
big
good?
plate.
What's,
I was talking about.
what's the name of this place?
Sweet greens. Or no,
Oh, sweet tender
greens.
Tender
See, I always
greens.
mess them up.
Wrong green.
I
Was
think
it
we
good?
can order that from our
So
house.
good.
Yeah.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
They have a
Yeah.
steak thing that Love's obsessed
It's
with.
steak. You get a side of salad. You get some potato,
That sounds
mashed
great.
potatoes, gravy, a couple of sauces.
That sounds great.
Nice variety.
All right, guys, thanks
hit
for
it.
being here. Happy Monday. Oh my God, I'm vote for Donald Trump. And look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow. So join us, will you? 6 p.m. PST. Let's go
5
get
or
them, guys. Get to the polls.
5 or 6?
5, I mean. 5. Dan, we're starting at 5.
No more.
What is this?
Oh, this is after the Puerto Rico fiasco. They put out like a mariachi to win over the
samba.
Latinos.
Not mariachi.
Trump.
Trump put this
Yeah.
out?
Yeah. All right, bye,
tweeted it.
everyone.